2, 1.
Oh, it's the wrong shit.
Oh,
what the
shit,
hell?
dude.
Oh, no, dude.
Oh, no,
All right,
you
there we
ruined
go.
it.
I know. It was a funny joke.
All
There we go. What's up, my beautiful people? I am Jaeger.
And I'm Aaron.
And, fuck YouTube, man. Fuck them, man.
Wouldn't that be funny if after that joke they actually did just like copyright this stream?
They did. They're like, that's actually ours. Okay, I'm going to move this to an area that's like less,
You took our copyright stream.
transparency, or not transparency, but like inception. But, what is up, my beautiful people?
Hello, everybody.
Like I was saying, fuck YouTube. They suck. I know I made a tweet yesterday that was like, I'm gonna postpone the stream because I don't want to just be like fucking shitting on YouTube the entire time talking about like how bad they are. But fuck them, man. Fuck YouTube. How dare you? I think that's most of our comedy in this stream is just gonna be coming from us roasting YouTube because it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
It does. Can I get a fuck YouTube in the chat, please? Thank you. Can I just spam that? It'll make
Make it an emote.
It'll make me feel better about myself. Ugh, God, it's been a depressing couple of days, people. But we're finding light in the situation. For those of you guys that do not know, okay. So let's. I don't want this Inception thing. So I'm gonna put this.
What's he doing?
I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna put this on this. And I'm gonna put this back over here.
Oh.
Wait,
okay.
that does that, dude. All right, then just pop out the chat. Just pop it out. 1 second, people. You would think that we were like amazing streamers at this point because we stream so often, or at least we used to stream super often. But
Did
no, we're not like amazing streamers. All right, we make mistakes. We're not perfect people. All right. So, anyways, for those of you guys that don't know,
get a new light, dude. It's making my forehead look shiny.
No, dude, you're good.
I'm not even oily.
Also, can you guys please let us know if our mics are balanced? Because we didn't have the time to set it up to make sure that our mics are balanced. So if Aaron's too quiet, let me know. If I'm too loud, let me know, and I'll balance them out a bit better. We are the Anime Boys. I guess we didn't finish our intro. And welcome to the Anime Podcast, which is a weekly podcast that we do over here on our YouTube channel. And we do it live for our beautiful people. Thank you so much to Janelli, Happy Tacos, Fade, Karma What, Crazy Critters, Bushido. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in and watching and listening to the podcast. We truly, truly appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Today we are going to be talking about the very amusing topic, the very not somber at all topic of why YouTube is killing Abridged series. So I don't know. I guess that could be a controversial topic, but I feel like most Abridgers in the Abridging community is just like, yeah, YouTube is fucking killing us.
I don't think it's that controversial.
Yeah.
I think everyone's on the same page.
I think everyone
saw
disagrees.
YouTube pull out the gun and shot you, freaking Abridging right in the face.
Oh yeah,
So.
they really did though.
Yeah. Been doing it for years.
For those of you guys that don't know, we just recently released our My Hero Academia abridged movie. Which was doing fucking fantastic. It was our easily our fastest growing video in terms of like all the videos that we've produced in this channel. In like the first 3 days, it gotten like almost 150,000 views, gotten like 10,000 likes, and we were on our highest of horse. We were high off ecstasy seeing our video do so well.
I know, dude, I would just like sit at home and just read the comments.
I know, yeah. I was literally reading like all the comments. But then good old Toho had to come and ruin everyone's fun.
Oh, so it was them again?
Yeah,
it's always them.
They're like, get this fucking shit out of here. And so they put a copyright strike on our video, and then we were like, because I didn't think that we were gonna run into any copyright.
I thought it was gonna be Disney.
I thought so too.
That came at us because they just do that.
The thing is, most like American-based companies, like they kind of understand like fair use. The only people most people that like do false copyright claims are like foreign companies.
Yeah.
So, but Yeah, we got our video taken down. I didn't think that we would because we had gotten a copyright claim before the video was up. And I was actually happy that we had gotten it before the video was up because I was like, okay, now we're not going to have to deal with it once we upload the video. But no. Toho was like, no, take the video down. So they fucking took the video down. I was like, no, fair use, put the video back up. And they're like, well, the way our copywriting system works here on YouTube is we give the company 30 days to respond. And during that time period, you guys just don't have your video up. And so that's during our peak time period too. So, like, if you guys don't know the YouTube algorithm, you get the most views or the most interaction within the first week. That will dictate whether or not your video will blow up or not. Except, like, if you get recommended, like, 2 years later or something like that. But usually, most of your interaction happens within the first week. And so, the fact that we got our copyright strike on the 4th day that our video was out, it's gonna fuck us over in the future.
Right when we hit 150K, too.
Yeah.
So, that was gonna,
That's, that kind of sucks. But,
that's super duper. It's gonna hurt the growth of the movie, like, a lot.
And the fact that it was taken down, it's gonna be taken down for 30 days. That's fucking bullshit.
Who needs 30 days to say yes or no?
I know.
Like, you got a company, you got more than one person in that company, and not any of them can say yes or no for 30 days.
I feel like this
they do it on purpose. They're like, fuck them.
I know. I feel like
we're just not gonna reply for 30 days.
This is kind of like
Yeah,
I feel like it's kind of like, this is a kind of a long analogy, but stick with me. It's gonna pay off in the end.
Okay.
I feel like this is kind of like, okay, say you are a basketball player on a basketball team.
Okay.
And you play in like a basketball game and you do fucking amazing. You score like 50 points. You demolish everything about basketball. Okay. And then at the end of the game, the other coach is like, no, he cheated. And then you're just like, no, I didn't cheat. Here's proof that I didn't cheat. And then the NBA is like, all right, well, we see that you have proof that you didn't cheat, but we're gonna make sure that you don't play for the next 30 days until they give proof that you did cheat.
And you won't get paid for it.
Yeah. No. So your team is gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer. You're not gonna get any sort of compensation until they give proof that you cheated. Does that make any kind of sense? Doesn't make any sense. But that's how YouTube works. So we just have to wait. Even though it is within our right, fair use protects our video. It doesn't matter. YouTube is just like the company has the money, therefore they have the weight and they have the dominance in the situation. So you guys' video is gonna be down for 30 days. And we just have to fucking sit here and take it from behind. So that's what we're gonna be doing. No lube.
That's corporate America for you.
Yep.
You know, if you have enough money, you can diddle kids for free. So like no punishment. Ain't that crazy?
Pretty much. But luckily, I know.
Who is that?
It's my neighbor. She always loses her cat, and she's always fucking yelling for her cat to come back.
I think she's senile. I've never seen that cat before. Maybe that cat died like 20 years ago.
I see the cat, but like at 2 in the morning. I'll like go outside to like go to the store or like go to like 7-Eleven. I'll see the cat like walking around. I'm like, oh, so there's the cat. But so on a better note, to anyone who supports us through channel memberships, the video is obviously still up because that is available through like a third-party site. We uploaded to a Google Drive, and so you can like watch it through that. Speaking of channel memberships, we are on our way to 50 channel members. Our first 50 goal, I guess. I don't know. First 50 channel members. That's a milestone for us.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
And once we hit that, we also get a new emote, and we don't have like a heart emote or like a thank you emote or a love emote. So I went and designed this little Otaku love emote to be our next emote. So that is that. Once we get to 50 members, then we can do that. Of course, as always, I got the alcohol. It's not a celebration stream, so it's not going to be like every 2 members, but maybe like every 3 members I'll take a shot, or every like $20 in donations I'll take a shot. But I'm not trying to get fucked up. This shit right here, you see this? What? That is the security thing.
Yellow?
Yeah, you see the security thing on here?
Okay.
So when I was getting this alcohol, I after I bought it, I was like, oh, the security thing is still on here. Do you mind taking it off? And the clerk was just like, oh no, you're good. You could just go. And so I was like, okay. And so I left. Tell me why when I walked through the fucking sensor, that shit went off so loud. It was so embarrassing. And then
Thief!
like, I know all the white people were like, is someone gonna stop him? He's obviously stealing. And I was just sitting there just like, I told her to take it off. she just wanted to fucking.
She didn't do her job.
She just wanted to fucking embarrass me, man. It was the most embarrassing thing. So I decided to just keep it on.
Some dude was like, "Why'd you steal the names from Attack on Titan?" Our names were given to us by birth. Attack on Titan stole from us.
I know. Actually, I had Jaeger before Attack on Titan, and then
Yeah.
of course you had Eren before Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So
I had Eren before a lot of things. 1995.
I actually got Jaeger from what's the movie about the mechs?
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. That's where I got Jaeger from.
The Jaegers.
A lot of people think that it's from like either Kame ga Kill or Attack on Titan, but no,
No.
it is not. But yeah. Like I said, we are the Abridged boys, or the anime boys now.
Yes.
We're not the Abridged boys anymore because we're tired of getting fucked by YouTube. But
just to digress, did you see all those comments that were like, "Dude, is that a Team 4-star Abridge?"
Oh, dude, I fucking saw that.
I saw the actual line, and I think it was like, "Vegeta, I have a plan," and then like Vegeta's like, "If you say punch him really hard, I'm gonna kick you in the dick," and he's like, "How about we punch him even harder?" And that was the line that everyone thought we were referencing. It's like, no, both heroes punch.
Yeah.
So we make a... Dude, you made a joke? Team 4-Star also makes jokes.
Okay.
Is that a reference?
There's a lot of references in the movie, all right?
We never reference Team 4-Star.
I can promise you that we didn't mean to reference Team 4-Star there. Like, if you want to take it as a Team 4-Star reference, you go ahead and do that.
No, don't do that.
But
I'm telling you right now not to do that.
I hadn't even seen the Cooler movie.
No,
so,
I haven't either.
We did not mean to reference Team 4-Star, but like, you guys already know our situation with Team 4-Star. We don't need to say anything else, all right? So if you like Team 4-Star, that's all. That's good with you. That's good. I'm okay with it. You can like them. All right?
I like Team 4-Star.
Yeah, I mean, it
wasn't a fucking reference.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I like Team 4-Star's work. Team 4-Star, Mr. Mulligan's still banned from Team 4-Star's Discord. Justice for the boys. I'm just saying, justice for the boys. But yeah, during this podcast, we're gonna be talking about Abridging and its current status here on YouTube. I've tried to get as much information as possible on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
We might have a few guests on at the end to talk about like their story if they're still free. I know Joyride Entertainment was free yesterday, but they're not free today, which is kind of unfortunate. But I was talking to Slick Goku yesterday, and he said he would be free today. So hopefully, if he responds back to me on Twitter, then we'll hit him up at the very end. But pretty much during this stream, we're gonna be talking about us. Okay. Our role in the Abridging community, or like our history in the Abridging community, and then we're going to be talking about why we think Abridging is dying. And to end it on a less somber note, we're going to be talking about what we think will save the Abridging community. Yo, the Smucks are here.
Hey,
yo,
what's up?
Yo, also, yeah, the Smuck Squad. If you want to hop on the podcast near the end, then yeah, we would love to hear your opinion on the topic as well. To any Abridgers, we would be down. Look, Freddie Hines is in the chat too. He's from Joyride Entertainment. So, if you
What's
guys,
up, guys?
if you guys want to, I am not a master of Discord, but I will try and set that up so we can.
It's
like,
not too
have,
hard.
Like,
We
a
have them
conversation and stuff. Yeah.
added already, so it should be fine.
Yeah. So
And, we were talking about Joyride before. Go check out their Dr. Stone Abridge.
it's
that
like
shit is hilarious.
Yeah, it's like Aaron's favorite abridge
Yeah.
like ever. I actually haven't had the chance to check it out yet. But
I mean,
need to.
I love Dr. Stone, so the Abridge just hit me in a good place.
Nice. So yeah, but that will be near the end of the stream. So like at first we're gonna be talking about like our history, what we've gone through in terms of like Abridging, and then we're gonna be talking about what we think the current status of the Abridging community is, and then after that we'll get like the opinions of like other Abridgers. Hopefully we can kind of fly through this. We don't want this to be like a super long podcast, and the last one that we did was like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Which is up now here on YouTube. If you go to our channel, you can check out our podcast that we talked about hentai, and I also left time codes. So if you guys want to like skip to like certain parts, you can just go to the top comment of the video, and you can just skip through. I think it's probably our funniest podcast by far.
Yeah,
I actually
oh god,
I rewatched it in its entirety because I was like, I thought it was such high quality because we're amazing creators.
Yeah, we
obviously.
say some really messed up things in the video.
Yeah, I know. It was super dark.
Oh, super dark.
Instantly, it wasn't demonetized, but it was definitely the monetization was like halted on it. Like we get half monetization on that video.
What do you mean half monetization?
So like if you have too sensitive of topics, then YouTube so if it's too sensitive of a topic, but it's not like super sensitive to the point where they take like completely take ads off, it'll like get somewhat demonetized.
Oh,
And
okay.
so, yeah, so that's what that video is.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
What else? I think that is about it in terms of prerequisites. So we might as well get into the topic at hand. So first off, yeah, let's talk about Aaron and I's history of Abridging. And we've talked about this story plenty of times, but Aaron and I actually became friends through Abridging.
Through
Remember this?
Naruto Abridged.
Yeah. How the story goes. Do you actually remember the story, like the beginning?
No.
Oh, God.
I
What an
think-
amazing friend.
I don't even remember what happened yesterday. All right. It's what depression does to your brain.
All right.
So I think I was like making Naruto Abridged reference. I was just like saying them. And you found my number in like the phone directory book.
You're skipping over a whole bunch of details, man. We gotta
Were
get
there details?
Yeah,
what do
man.
You mean?
Okay, so
Okay. By Little
first off-
Karibo? No. What was the Naruto bridge?
that was by Moscow X and Vegeta 3986.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the old school I mean,
The
little
OG.
Karibo is like
Oh, yeah,
the
I mean-
old school abridger, but the
Yeah.
Naruto abridge was done by Moscow X and Vegeta 3986, which I don't whatever happened to him. He was with Team 4 Star at first, and they just fucking
Yeah,
they,
I know. What the hell?
They literally made a joke about like switching his voice out from a character.
Was that the Raditz?
Yeah, it was literally Raditz. He like switched.
Yeah, like fought over the mic or something.
yeah.
What the hell?
But yeah, he literally
right.
he just got kicked out of the team. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
But so I think I was getting in trouble as I usually do because I was black and I was in all white middle school, and I was always in trouble for doing nothing.
That's
and,
not even an exaggeration.
It's not.
Like,
It's
they were
really
actually
not.
racist.
Yeah. And they moved me to Aaron's table, and
The troublemaker.
yeah, I don't
table.
like we were cool, but we didn't really talk too often. It was like me, you, JR Rex, which sometimes is here.
Freaking Forrest.
Yeah, Forrest and
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other people. We're not gonna like name drop or anything like
No.
that. But
I mean, we totally did.
I mean, we
just
totally-
now. But
yeah, and then while we were there, Aaron was making like all these Naruto abridged like references, and I had no idea what it was. And I was like, dude, this guy's fucking hilarious. But little did I know he was just biting off Naruto abridged. But so
as we do, you know.
later that night, I was like, dude, where was he getting all those jokes from? I know he said something about Naruto, and so like I looked at my school little phone book. Remember that?
It wasn't little.
Yeah, it was actually it was pretty big.
Dude, the phone book was so low quality. It was just papers.
Oh yeah, it was really
stapled
bad.
together. Like the cover wasn't even a different type of like paper. It was just fucking paper. Like how poor could you be?
Dude, I wish I
Whatever.
still had one so I could just like fucking prank call people's houses and
Dude,
shit.
they took so much money from our parents.
Dude, that's all
And-
the phone books were used for was for prank calling other people.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That's honestly like so dumb.
But yeah, I called up Aaron's house that was in the phone book, and then I was like,
Grimjack's in the chat. What's up, dude?
yo, what up, Grimjack? Yeah, I called up Aaron, and I was like, yo, can I talk to Aaron? Because Aaron's dad picked up the phone. And
Yeah.
he was like, who the fuck is this kid calling my house at 8 o'clock at night? And I was like, can I talk to Aaron? He was like, oh, he has friends? Fuck. All right. He gave me the phone. And I was like, dude, what was that from? He was like, oh, Naruto Abridged. And then the rest is history. Aaron and I became best friends. We hung out every single day.
We
and
wrote
that's-
a bunch of scripts.
Oh,
on
yeah.
A bunch of abridges. Didn't make a single one. Dude.
No,
had
we
a-
did.
We made the Pokemon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now they know. Well, I mean,
yeah,
our
dude.
hardcore fans already have seen the video. Cause like, so our first abridged video, a lot of people think is Seraph of the End abridged. Because that's the one that's still up on this channel. It's the first video we uploaded to this channel. But no, our first abridged video ever was actually something called Naruto abridged. Well, no, it actually wasn't called Naruto abridged. It's called something else. But I won't like tell you because it's so fucking low quality.
I think it's great. What are you talking about?
I want to remake it one of these days.
Dude, what did we make it on? Movie Maker?
Dude, we made it in one day for a school project on Movie Maker. And,
We got an A, though.
Dude, we got like a 99%
Yeah.
on that project. We fucking killed it.
Oh, yeah.
But
we didn't even obey the rules. We just made the teacher laugh so much that they just gave us a good grade.
yeah. So yeah, we made that, But yeah, other than that, we didn't make like any abridges. Fast forward to like my freshman year of like college, or maybe like the year before I got into college.
Was it what?
Well, it was 2015, so that's like my freshman year of college.
God, you're right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think so. So yeah.
It's been a while.
I know. So I invite Aaron and some friends over to play some Smash, and then Aaron's like, "Yo, have you guys seen this show called Seraph of the End? It's like Attack on Titan, but with vampires." And so then we spend the night watching Seraph of the End, which is pretty much just like watching Yaoi with a whole bunch of guys, but it was kind of great.
Yeah.
But we just spent the night roasting the show, and I was like, dude, we could make it a bridge of this show. And then 2 days later, a script was written, and then a week later, the entire video was
Yeah,
was
can you
written.
believe that?
Yeah, the entire video was edited. It was literally done so fast. Like we fucking
week.
sped run that shit, and you could tell by the quality of the video. It's terrible.
I know, it's garbage.
It's terrible. But a lot of people are like, that's your best
Yeah, a lot
fucking
of people
video.
think it's like our best.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
that's,
so cringy.
That's so
whenever I watch it.
disrespectful to tell
I
us
know.
that.
Like, dude, our like recent projects, we take like 9 months. We like lose weight because we don't eat. And they're
Yeah.
like, no, the first one was the best. Like,
The
oh,
one
God.
that you guys threw together in like a couple days, that one's the best. But I don't know. People fucking love Seraph at the End. And
Yeah.
people still till this like in our comment section, people don't like. Well, there was some ReZero ones, but most people were like, "When is the next Seraph coming out?"
I know,
And
right?
It's like that's all we get is like people.
It's
that,
it's
love
funny.
Seraph at
Like
the End.
I think Seraph is our least compelling abridge.
It's our least
'Cause
popular abridge. For
It's
sure.
the one that doesn't continue off the last episode. It just fucking happens.
Yeah.
You know, like every next Seraph episode, it just kind of happens. That's probably like the easiest script we've ever written is Seraph. We just kind of
Probably.
sit down and like whatever, like we make one joke and we just respond to that joke for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's just Seraph.
Also,
It's very like lowbrow, but it's fun to write. It's fun to make,
shit.
but it doesn't get a lot of views, which
It
is why
doesn't.
we kind of like had to wean off of it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, so Seraph of the End is our least popular series, but it has like our most dedicated fan base.
It has a weird cult following. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just pouring my water into my
Two shots
mug.
of vodka. Glug 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 glug.
Glug, 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 glug. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, after we uploaded the episode of Seraph of the End, we didn't really expect it to blow up. But then like after the first month, it had like 10,000 views, and we were like, "Yo, we're famous!
10K
Dude,
views.
we have
dude.
like 100 subs. We have like 10K views. We need to make episode 2 like right now." I thought someone was driving your car for some reason.
I know.
I haven't even drank anything yet. But yeah, so we were like, dude, we need to make episode 2 like right now. And we were like, this time we got to put more effort into it. And so we put a little more effort into
We got
episode 2.
two new voice actors in episode
Yeah, we got
2.
we posted a video to get voice actors and actresses and shit. And luckily, during that time, we got like one of the best female voice actors.
I know.
I don't know why she
We-
chose to help us.
Honestly, we got hard carried by Code Black Hayate, aka Bindi Koda.
Bindi Koda, yeah.
Yeah, she helped us through a lot of the beginning phases of our YouTube channel. Like
She really
a
did.
lot of videos just wouldn't even be out without her
Yeah.
guidance.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, she definitely helped us out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got like another great voice actress. Her name was
I mean, I know her actual name, but I don't know her like her like official like YouTube name.
I know. It starts with a D. Why am I fucking blanking on this? I literally just had it in my
we
head.
call her by her name. That's why like we don't remember the username.
Yeah. Darling
Pandoria.
Darling
Darling
Pandoria.
Pandoria.
God damn it! I'm so sorry, Darling Pandoria. If you're watching this stream, but yeah, she definitely helped us out a whole bunch. We got hard carried because most Abridges back in the day they had like no fucking female voice actresses.
No.
It was just like the dude that's just
The dude who voices 80 characters.
yeah, the dude that voices 80 characters, including the females. So they sound like this, or
Or
they
they have an over-exaggerated version like this.
yeah.
Blue.
Or they have like the smoker voice, which is just completely different.
I
But
mean,
I think I like that one. That was
I
hilarious.
have that voice on the Abridge.
Yeah, that
oh my
voice
God,
is
dude,
on the
that's
Abridge. Yeah, it is.
freaking the new one.
Yo,
that I'm
VV
working
Luffy's
on.
in the chat. I haven't seen you in a
Hey,
minute.
what's
What
up, dude?
What
It's
up?
been
What up?
a minute.
But yeah. I'm realizing now, Mr. Mulligan's still not a member. Mr. Mulligan, how dare you?
The dude who voices 80 characters. So you, Jaeger, only in the movie, okay?
I know.
We couldn't find a lot. The movie actually had the most voice actors and actresses.
There's
ever
over
had.
30 voice actors and actresses in the movie.
And it still wasn't enough to fill all the roles, dude.
I know.
Like, there was so many people in that movie.
So the thing is that we wanted a whole bunch of AniTubers to help us out with the movie, but like most of them were like way too busy. So
Understandably so.
Yeah. So we were stuck with, dude, you're ruining our podcast.
Come on,
Shut
man.
up.
Look for your cat elsewhere.
But like, I kind of feel bad for her because like she's gotten like 5 of her cats eaten. Yeah,
Maybe she should stop letting her cat out.
I know.
Why are they getting eaten? By who?
By coyotes.
Oh.
Yeah. They'll go
That's right. We have coyotes in our neighborhood too.
Yeah. They'll go into the woods and never come back.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I know. One time, like the coyote like brought the carcass like to the park, and so she like found it. Yeah.
Damn.
It's
like,
fucking dark.
leave it
man.
on her doorstep. Let her know. It's like, yeah, tell all your friends.
Just keep
This
on.
is our neighborhood.
Keep bringing food, please. But yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, so we became more increasingly popular on YouTube. And then like by time like we had released a few projects, we were like, yo, we're good enough to premiere shit at conventions. And so we premiered episode 1 of ReZero, which was our newest project, at like SoccerCon, and that was fucking amazing. Still to this day, probably like the best convention experience that we've had. Probably like outside
you think
of
SoccerCon with ReZero was our best?
ReZero 1?
Our best?
ReZero 1?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it definitely had I think like it had our biggest crowd. For some reason, like we were some unknown Abridgers, but SoccerCon year 1 when we showed
Dude, they fucked us too. They were like,
yeah, they did.
They put us at 11 p.m. Dude, the convention was closed.
Yeah. There was no reason for all those people to be there for
and
that.
then,
but,
yeah, dude, we were sitting there. We're like, dude, we're so fucked. There's no line. And then, like 5 minutes before the panel started, we had like
the line like went out the door. Yeah, it was fucking
dude,
crazy.
Like 50 people lined up.
Yeah,
all in ReZero cosplay.
the venue, like the venue that we were showing it at, was like completely filled. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I did not
crazy,
expect that
dude.
at all because we were just like some unknown Abridgers premiering a new series that no one had ever heard of.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Fuck, dude!"
Like it wasn't even
Amazing.
on YouTube. We didn't have any announcements on it. It was just like, hey, like we had 25K subs.
Not only did we get put like at 11, but they also switched our location. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. So in the schedule book, we weren't even in the right like we were supposed to premiere it at a different location, and then we left like a little sticky note that was like, hey, we were moved to this place. And so like with all of that happening, I thought that we were gonna like get like 20 people. We got like fucking 200 people to come to that shit. It was great.
Crazy, dude.
It's fucking amazing.
We remember that one guy who was like, hey, can I borrow your charger? He didn't know we were like the panelists. And we were like, oh, yeah, here you go. And we were like, yeah, what are you here for? Like, I'm here for the ReZero Abridge. I'm like, oh, yeah, oh, really? That's pretty cool. We're here, too. And then when it started, they're like, the door's open. And we just walked in. And we're like, all right, see you later. And he was like, those are the panelists, holy shit. And he commented on our video. He's like, hey, thanks for letting me your charger. Great Abridge series. That was a really memorable moment.
It was, yeah.
I thought that was super cool.
Robert said, well, hadn't you had won hashtag Tiba?
Wait.
We didn't win hashtag Tiba. We won the Audience Choice Award, which I think is better
Which
than
is
winning.
essentially winning.
Yeah.
Because the one they picked was, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not really. But, one guy asked, he's like, is it even possible to make a consistent Abridged series? See, I would say no, but Joyride Entertainment exists.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't know how the hell they do it. You might want to ask them and then relay that information to us. But yeah, they make consistent Abridges, which is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how their work ethic is fucking incredible. It's unreal.
Yeah, they have to
able
like not eat or sleep. Like, that's crazy.
Them and the Smug Squad, they produce content so fucking quick.
Often.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, and it's quality too.
Yeah,
it's not
super
just
high
like
quality.
they make it and then they just like post it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like the script writing, the editing, everything for it, like the music and the sound design, all of it's like super good. I don't understand
the writing.
how they do it. Like our movie, like the movie took us 8 months to make. They would probably make it in like a month. That's how fast they fucking make bridges. I don't understand it.
Well, what we do is we choreographed the entire fight scene.
Yeah,
Not really the entire. We cut out like bits and pieces, but
I think we go like overkill on like editing and stuff. Like
we go for
sound design,
immersion with the sound design. So we put like 80 sound effects in one little scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we add like ambience. We add all the It's called Adderall. Yeah. We can't afford Adderall.
You're right. Dude, I wanted to try Adderall at one point when I was making the movie. But I heard like a whole bunch of bad shit about it. Like I heard that someone like had a panic attack. I heard that someone didn't sleep for like 3 days.
Remember Jared?
Yeah.
He took Adderall and didn't sleep for 2 days.
Jesus Christ.
Like 2 days straight. He like felt normal, but he just did not sleep for 2 whole days.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Jesus, dude. Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
So I was like, it's not worth it, dude. I'll just finish it in 8 months.
I know kids that took Adderall just to get good grades in high school.
Jesus Christ,
like,
dude.
Where the fuck did that get you?
Grades that important to you?
Yeah, like dog, high school?
All right. But
you're gonna poison yourself for a high school diploma?
Let me fix up my hair for a second here. Yes. There we go. Perfect.
I use Adderall for my ADHD.
That's what it's intended for, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me
Editors don't sleep. It's just an urban myth, dude. I have been yanking my hair out trying to script this scene. You see, normally a scene would be free because all you have to do is script anything you want and then edit the mouth flaps. The scene I'm working on has a literal blizzard in the scene, so there's just snow freaking everywhere across the character's face. I'm pretty sure that gives away what I'm working on, but for those who don't know, just give it a sec. But yeah, there is snow fucking everywhere. So I have to select the parts where their lip flaps have the same syllables as the lines that I need to give them, and it's just like, oh, dude, it's terrible, dude.
Welcome to the
it's
fucking
terrible
world
like,
of editing.
I literally finished the storyboard from the beginning scene all the way to the start of the end scene in like 2 days, and I've been working on the end scene for like 2 weeks. It's just terrible, dude.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the history on us as Abridgers, our upbringing, and now here we are, like what, 4 years later at 100,000 views or 100,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, thank you. And now we're gonna switch on over to our next topic, but first, of course, a message from our sponsors, of course. Thank you so much to Otaku Box for sponsoring us. You guys are beautiful people. If you guys don't know what Otaku Box is, it's this great monthly subscription service that's like Loot Crate, but better. And they will send you this this box filled with anime waifus. Have you ever wanted a thick waifu figure to put on your nightstand so you can do lewd things to yourself at night? Well, this is the box for you, all right? I actually just got my first box in the mail, and that shit was fucking hype. Actually, to all of our members, you guys are going to get an early video of ours tonight, which is going to be showing me unboxing that first box. And believe me, you're not going to want to miss it. First prerequisite to that video, all right, I fucked up with the camera, all right? We have a new camera. I want it to be cinematic. I fucked it up, all right? So the quality of the video, iffy, but the content of the video is amazing, so you're not gonna want to miss it. All right, cool. All right, any other sponsors? I mean, we have merch, so do that. Get the merch. It's dope. You can use the link below and you'll get the merch and shit. Man, that's the wrong shit. Oops. There we go. Also, if you are not yet a member, like Mr. Mulligan, how dare you, Mr. Mulligan?
Come on,
Thought you were one of the day ones. I'm just kidding, Mr. Mulligan. But if you are not a member, you can by clicking the join button that should be underneath the stream, or you can click the become a member tag that's underneath the stream as well. And when you do, you'll get early access to all of our videos. You'll get like behind the scenes stuff. You'll get access to the movie if you haven't seen it yet. You will be able to watch it through the memberships. You'll also get access to all of our dope emotes, which once we hit 50 members, we will get access to this new emote right here. All of our channel members, go ahead and spam those emotes in the chat. That Deku hype, the Ochako pray, the All Might AIDS. Spam all of them. All right, spam them in the chat.
AIDS.
What up, Pokeminer? What up, Pokeminer? Yeah, also, if we hit 50 members, then I'll show you a super high quality project, dude. It's not, what do you mean? It's the highest quality project we've ever created. And we'll show you an early showing of it, all right? Probably the best video I've ever personally
It might
made.
be the most uncomfortable thing you'll ever watch.
It's easily the best. So yeah, if we hit 50 members, we'll show you guys that. We'll premiere it here on the stream. And yeah, that's it in terms of like.
Have you guys
ads and
ever
shit.
attended college or uni? Says Eli Sid.
Yeah, I graduated. It was the worst thing I could have ever done. My biggest regret in life is going to college.
Yeah. I went for 2 years, figured it wasn't for me, and then dropped out. As you do, you know.
The thing is, like college, of course, is good for depending on what you're doing.
It's useful.
Like if you
Very
want to be a
useful.
doctor, you need to go to college. If you want to be a lawyer, you need to go to college.
Yeah, anything in the STEM field, you know, college is gonna get you in there.
If you want to be a YouTube content creator, don't go to college. You don't need it.
Just waste time.
You'll
and money.
you'll be better off not having to pay back student loans and just like learning everything yourself.
Yeah,
you'll learn
it really
more about
it really
yourself.
depends. It depends. Like, you can also go to a trade school or join the military.
There you go.
You know, you could do whatever you want. There's many paths in life. You don't feel like you just have to get stuck on college. That's what I went through, and I wasted 2 years of my fucking life. So, and a lot of money.
Damn.
So
I like how we just started roasting college. The guy just asked if we went. We just started fucking roasting it. The college system, the educational system is fucking trash.
It's a scam.
It's terrible. All right. But yeah, so I set up this this little presentation that I'm gonna give on Abridging.
Is that your new hobby now, making PowerPoints?
I think like the last PowerPoint was like very successful.
Yeah, I thought
Granted,
it was
this time, so let's switch on over to this one. This time, I haven't had a lot of time to like really delve into it and like get my talking points across. But I think like freeballing it is probably like the best in terms of comedy.
Yes.
Like not knowing what you're gonna say, just going with it. So I actually have no idea what even the next slide is, but I'm just gonna go. With it.
What?
Yeah, this is the lowest quality PowerPoint you can have.
I made this PowerPoint and I hypnotized myself to forget about it. So all my reactions would be.
Yeah. The quality of this PowerPoint about to be trash. All right, white backgrounds for everything.
It's hurting my eyes, to be honest.
I made this in like 5 minutes. All right, so let's not roast Jaeger in the chat. All right, but let's do this shit. All right. So today we're gonna be talking about why Abridging is dying.
With an explanation.
Yeah, specifically here on YouTube. All right. And of
Where
course,
else can you post on Abridge?
I mean, like
you get
Vimeo.
You can get like all 5
Vimeo users. Posted on fucking Pornhub. I don't know.
Shit, dude. We might get more views in Pornhub.
These are, of course, our opinions. Don't take our opinions and be like, oh, this is what the entire Abridging community thinks on the topic. I know a lot of people share our opinions, but not everyone actually agrees with everything that we say.
So we're just speaking for ourselves. In
exactly. So let's move on. So why Abridging is dying on YouTube?
Oh.
Come on. All right. So first off, Abridging, way too much fucking work. All right. This goes into the amount of time that you have to put into Abridging, and for most people, it's months and months of work, unless.
2 O's, not 1.
You know what?
Come on,
I told
man.
you that I fucking made this in like 5 minutes. Give me a break. I'm dyslexic, all right? Jesus Christ. All right. So, I feel like unless you're the Smug Squad, unless you're Joyride Entertainment, unless you're Slick Goku, like you probably aren't the one that's able to make consistent Abridges at the rate that you would need to.
Your dog is chewing on this like tape measure.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to create the amount of the amount of Abridges that you would need to like really thrive on the platform. So I feel like that's one of the main things that's like killing Abridges, the fact that it's so much work, and what goes into it is fucking crazy. So look at all the work that goes into making an abridged video.
You said hiring VAs like we pay them.
There's scripting. There's and scripting is like its whole own process.
Dude, scripting is crazy. Our process isn't really a process. We kind of just like, we begin the script and we're like, all right, if you think of something, just fucking throw it on there.
Yeah.
And then we'll just like piece it together. I know a lot of people have different types of scripting, but most of the time you can't really force a script. It just kind of has to come to you.
Yeah, dude,
you know
sometimes we'll like stare at a page for hours and not think of anything.
Dude, like ReZero2, that script took like 3 months.
Yeah, little known fact, we had edited half of the abridged movie without scripting the second half. So we were just like, fuck, it'll come to us, so let's just keep on doing it. We finished half of the movie. We're like, fuck, it still hasn't come to us. We need to think of something. And like most of our voice actors know this because we were like, yeah, voice this. There's a second part. We just we haven't finished it up yet. So just voice this, and we'll get back to you with the second part. So scripting is fucking difficult. It's not as easy as people think, because you have to like still. You don't want it to be the exact same story as the original, but it still has to like match the animation and stuff.
It still has to tell a cohesive plot. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't really like, we don't like making abridges that are just like, these are the characters, these are the jokes. You know, like there has to be a beginning goal that is reached at the end of the episode. Yeah. I believe it adds more rewatchability, and it just seems more natural to watch a plot unfold than to just watch a bunch of characters shit on each other. Exactly.
Yeah. There's editing, which is fucking like insane unless you have a team of people. So like unless you're like the Smug Squad or like Team 4-Star and you have like a team of people, there's no way you'll be able to create like a well edited abridge at like a super fast rate. You're not going to be making something that's like Team 4-Star or something Witty Entertainment. You're not going to be making that level unless you're putting like months of work into it. As a solo editor. If you're hiring editors and you have like a team of editors, then yeah, you can make stuff like faster. But if you're not, you're screwed. There's lip flapping, there's photoshopping, there's music, there's sound effects. All of this all goes into editing. Mm-hmm. And that's not even getting into the fact that like there's voice acting. You need to be like good as an actor, or else your shit is just gonna sound like, oh, I went to the store yesterday, and it's gonna sound like super fucking robotic. So you have to like study like voice acting and stuff.
All right, can I become a hero?
A hero?
Hey, it's Kelpie. What's up, dude?
What up, Kelpie?
Oh, he just dropped by to leave us.
Damn dog.
Cool, dude.
Unless you are rich and you can buy a completely legal Sony Vegas, you know, like we have, ours is completely legal. Your Sony Vegas is gonna be fucking crashing all over the place. You're gonna be.
I think the legal Sony Vegas also crashes as much as the.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's definitely like programs that I use that crash all the time. I remember there was like I had done like 5 or 6 hours of editing, and that shit crashed, and I lost everything, and I wanted to fucking shoot myself, but. There's Sony Vegas crashing. Hiring VAs, if you want your abridged to be quality, then you need like you need diversity in your cast. Mm-hmm. You need to promote it if you want it to be popular. You need to not kill yourself, and you need to jack off to deal with all the stress of making the bridge. This is everything that goes into making a single abridge. Thank you so much for the $5 donation.
Any way to contact you, friends? Cuzno answered on Facebook while I'm trying to get in touch with you.
Oh.
Curselet, very good work by the way. You should read Fastlane Millionaire.
Ooh, okay.
I'm sure you'll like this book. Closing parenthesis.
Thank you. Twitter or Facebook is not the best place to contact us. The best place to contact us is probably Twitter. Yeah, our DMs are open. So just hit us up at our Twitter DMs. Don't send like disgusting shit, all right? All right? I'm not trying to go to prison for anything. So just send us regular stuff if you have like questions and shit. But yeah, our DMs are open, so you can always contact us there.
And to add on to the work, I think the most challenging part of abridging is trying to make a sound effect that doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. I think that is like the worst. There was a story going around about, have you guys played The Last of Us? It's a post-apocalyptic video game where plants come alive and then like destroy humans. The plants make this little clicking noise. They're called clickers. They make a, you know.
Oh yeah, I know what you're referencing.
So the guy, they took like months to make this noise, and they finally make it. And they're talking to this guy, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm so proud of it. We made this clicker noise." And he's like, "Doesn't that just sound like a Snapple cap?" And the guy was like, "Fuck!"
We spent months. It was literally a fucking $2 beverage cap.
There were a lot of instances in the movie where we had to like jerry rig a sound effect together. Mm-hmm. Like, I know there were a lot of like David Wayne's car, those little like things that come out to shoot bubbles. Like that was a
yeah.
We had to like go to some off-brand website to download like Gundam sound effects. And then there was the pink-haired Australian guy's helmet. That was like a combination of 4 different sound effects that just, kind of came together. The alchemy sound effect, we didn't get that from FMA. That's actually like a wine glass. Water in it, and we just pitched it higher.
Yeah.
Which is what I think they did in FMA anyway.
Yeah. No, I mean, each of these categories we can go into like 30-minute conversations about like everything that goes into it.
Oh yeah.
Listing it here isn't giving you like half of an idea of how much work actually goes into it. Like music has like finding the correct music to match the tone and making sure that it doesn't conflict with like the comedy.
The other music that you added, it has to use the same tone, same kind of instruments. You can't have like an Akame ga Kill sound OST and then like a Gurren Lagann OST right next to each other. That would have such a dissonance. Any of these categories, we can go on for a while.
Yeah. The main point of this slide is to show that like when Team 4-Star and when Something With Entertainment came around, they revolutionized like how abridges are. Back in the day, you could like literally put a bridge together in like 2 days.
Little Karibo had no sound effects in his old videos.
Yeah. All the old videos are like super low quality. It's just like people yelling into a microphone, peeking everywhere. No sound effects. The background music was literally like mainstream music that was just like talking about what's going on. Like everything was super low quality, but at the time it was like seen as super high quality because that's what people were used to. But once Team 4-Star and Something With Entertainment came around, they destroyed the bar that was abridging beforehand. And so now for you to make what's considered a quality abridge, you have to implement all of these things into your abridge. And most people don't have the resources or the time to put all of this into their videos.
Or the practice.
Yeah.
Our first video didn't do all this.
Oh, no, not at all.
Our second video didn't even do all this.
So that's what this slide is for.
Little Karibo literally had fans in the background early on.
I mean, that was us too. We
did not have a fan when we were recording.
Well, I mean, you mean like an actual fan?
Like
I thought you meant like fans.
No, I mean, like
we made like public.
Oh
casting
no, we
calls
love
and shit.
making those.
Yeah, we were like, hey, if you're a fan, you can be a background character.
We love including fans in the stuff. It makes it more fun to work with.
Okay.
Amir says, "Hey man, I gotta give it to y'all. That abridged movie was really, really good. Y'all like the second best abridged channel.
Hey yo,
the first?
We'll take it.
Who's the first?
we'll take it. So let's move on to the next slide. Getting effed by false copyright, and that happens like with every single abridger. Let's take it off this before YouTube fucks us.
She just has a stomach ache.
I mean, she could have like a leg cramp. You don't actually know what's going on here, but false copyright is the fucking demon of abridgers here on YouTube. So there's like a whole process that goes into to copyright. So I laid it out here as the double penetration cycle. So step 1, you upload a video to YouTube. You spend months and months uploading a video, and it's super high quality. And you're like, fuck, I sacrificed months of my life and put my heart and soul into this project. I can't wait until everyone sees it. So you put it on YouTube and it gets a copyright strike. Step 2, get a copyright strike. Step 3, tell YouTube it's fair use. There's a full document that states what is fair use, what's not fair use, and it's very clearly stated that things that are parody or provided criticism on
transformative content.
Yeah, transformative content all falls within fair use. So you tell YouTube that it's fair use. Step 4, the company doesn't care about the law. Step 5, the video stays down. So step 6, you tell YouTube that's not fair. And then step 7, YouTube continues to suck the company's, well, you see the little animation there, all right? That's the process that every abridger has gone through at one point in their life.
Every video.
Yeah. I mean, usually it gets to like step 3 and then the company is like, all right, fuck it. I'm not going to deal with it. You could just keep the video up. But usually, not usually, in some very rare cases, like the video will just stay down regardless of the laws of fair use.
Yeah, like ReZero2.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
technically you can hire a lawyer to like go to court to get your video back.
But are you really gonna hire a better lawyer than the company?
I know.
Like the company's gonna hire like 8 lawyers.
Yeah, there's no abridger that has the money to actually go to court. I mean, the only people that I can think that might is maybe Team 4-Star, but I don't think that they would go to court over like a video or anything like that. No. So, since there's no like clear-cut law on YouTube about abridges, like the abridging community is just going to continue to get fucked over and over and over again, and until something changes, this process, this double penetration process, will just continue to happen, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. You can put like months of work into a project and it can just stay down. This is what happened to our ReZero Abridged episode 2. Put like 8 months of work into that project as well. And like
nothing.
Yeah, it went up on YouTube for like a couple months, and it did amazing. It got like 600,000 views, and we were like, dude, this is gonna be like our most watched video. It's gonna be great. And then a company was like, no, that's copyright, and we were like, no, it's fair use. And then the company was like, no. I still don't want it up. And then YouTube was like, fuck, all right. And so
Immediately
and so our video got taken down, and like we uploaded it to Twitch, where it has gotten like 5,000 views. But yeah, that video got like obliterated. So now
our dreams.
Now it's just a fucking memory in the YouTube abridging community. It's not there anymore, unfortunately.
Nope.
But yeah, that's the copywriting process, and it fucks everyone over.
Yeah,
and
I feel sorry for like the voice actors and actresses, that just want to like see the project and see what
I know, yeah.
Like what they were a part of, and then it just like gets taken down.
Just gets taken down. But
trash, yo.
Both of these kind of tie into the final reason as to why I believe that abridging is kind of dying here on YouTube, which hopefully is the next slide. Yeah, abridgers don't have any money. So my first point was that there's a whole bunch of work. You could put like 10 minutes into 10 minutes. You could put like 5 months into a project, and then when you release it on YouTube, you don't get any like ad revenue off of it. You get no money from it. And so that kind of ties into the other topic, which is copyright. At one point, if your video gets taken down, you can hire a lawyer to get the video back up, but most abridgers don't have the money to get a lawyer to oh, they're trying to get out. But
you don't have
fuck
any
it.
thumbs.
No, just leave them there.
I got 'em.
But yeah, they don't have any money to fight the copyright claim. So yeah, the abridgers, we don't get any ad revenue. I think technically it is possible for an abridger to get ad revenue, but I think that most people recognize how strict the YouTube, like the process of copyright is here on YouTube, and so most abridgers kind of just like openly agree not to monetize any of their stuff in hopes of not getting fucked by the copywriting system.
Even then.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a whole bunch of channels that are pretty much the same thing, but they do have ad revenue on their channel. There's like there's the like everything wrong with series. There's like the like retelling series. There's the fucking reaction like fad that's happened where people literally just like react to full episodes.
Yeah, it's like
and
that
they give
actually,
like 2 seconds of commentary.
That counts as transformative content, but not literally transforming the content. Like that's what abridging is, right? You just mix and match the scenes to voices, which is transforming the content. But I don't know.
Yeah, so like what most abridgers do to compensate for this is that they hope to like create a Patreon, which is a great idea. But most of the Patreon support for the abridging community primarily will go to the figureheads of that community, which in this case is like Team 4-Star or Something With Entertainment. Which I
mean, they deserve it.
Yeah,
they do some good work.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a basketball game, you're not gonna wear the jersey of someone who like sits the bench. You're gonna want to support the person that
starters.
everyone else is supporting.
Yeah.
You want to support the person that's getting like the most playing time. So it makes sense, but it leaves all the other abridgers again with no money.
To make it up there, you have to be poor for like 8 years and
Yeah.
then just like abridge for that time.
Exactly.
Like,
Mr.
yeah.
Mulligan with the years of research. We're Salem over here. And so another thing is that most fans, not you guys, because you guys are watching the stream, so you guys are one of the cool fans. But most fans, they don't support the creator, and what I mean by that is they support the creator's work, but they don't create the creator. They don't support the creator themselves.
Yeah.
And that goes into Abridgers seem to be like the one niche on YouTube in which the creator isn't as popular as their work. If you see like someone who creates like an anime based channel where they do like live action stuff, like live action comedy, like RDC World or something like that.
Yeah.
All of the individual creators are popular. So like you'll see their Twitter pages and like all of their fans are following them on Twitter. Most of them like support their Twitch channels and stuff like that. And for Abridgers, that's not the case. A lot of people love the work that they create, but they don't support them as creators in terms of like following them to their other platforms. They only want to support the Abridge itself. You get what I'm saying there? I guess
Yeah,
I kind of fucked up the.
Well, no, because you can't see the creators in the Abridge. You
That's
just
true.
see the Abridge.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to connect that like, Oh,
I noticed
someone...
that one thing that. So there's a creator. What is his fucking name? He does he roasts like cartoons. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Fuck. Berlizzi. So Berlizzi back in the day, he used to roast cartoons, and he would literally like roast the opening of a cartoon. And at first, him as a creator wasn't super popular, but then he started putting like these little skits at the beginning of his videos, where he would put like his face and he would do like a little like live action skit at the beginning of his videos, and then he instantly became like much more popular as the creator. So I even like considered doing something like that. I remember we actually like recorded a live opening to our Abridged movie.
Yeah, but it's horrible.
Yeah, so. we're not great actors yet, so it wasn't great. But yeah, the creators are not well supported, and like that means that they can't branch off to other things that can actually like make them money. If they're stuck only getting support on their Abridges, that's the one thing that they can't get any money for. So like I said before, you can do hours, days, months, years of work and not get any payoff from it. And so eventually, actually, I think Giguk had the greatest quote in his abridging video, where he talked about the abridging community. He says, "You either die an abridger or you live long enough to see yourself become an Anituber."
Yeah.
And that fucking hits home so hard, dude. Because like most abridgers, if they're not like one of the OGs, or if they're not like the top, like maybe like Schmuck Squad or like
the upper echelons of abridging.
Yeah, or like something with entertainment. Most abridgers, they've become like Anitubers now. Like Giguk himself is now an Anituber. Nuxtaku now an
Just
Anituber.
doubled our subscriber count.
I know.
I mean, he makes videos every day, so he hella
Dude, he
deserves
puts
it,
in hella
but-
work. Yeah.
But yeah, he used to abridge.
Team 4-Star is pretty much just like an anime tuber channel now. They're not like
Dude,
making
they're
too much
an
abridges.
official dubbing company.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Fucking crazy. And then you're only left with the option of becoming a stripper so that you can make money.
Man,
so.
I remember when we started, we're like, we're not gonna post anything on our channel except for abridged videos.
Yeah.
Like, we want it to be a purely abridged channel. We're like, yeah, we're gonna bring abridging back to YouTube.
Yep.
And no, we died. So
then we were on the streets.
We
so.
failed. Now we're poor. So.
So yeah, there's that. And so those are like the three main aspects as to why I think that abridging is dying here on YouTube. And of course, like I said, this is our personal opinion. Some people within the abridging community agree with us. I'd say probably majority of the people in the abridging community agree with us. But like I said, it's not the consensus of what everyone in the abridging community thinks. This is just like from our 4 years of research. See what I did there, Mr. Mulligan? This is like what we've come to encounter
Dude,
as abridgers.
who is... Okay, hang on. Let's watch this, like... Is that Trump?
I think it is. I don't know where it's from. I just thought it was funny, so I put it in as a gift.
It's like a little tiny Trump just making it rain on this male speaker. What a beautiful little gif.
So yeah, the fact that you have to put so much work into an abridge, the fact that you get no money for the work that you put into the abridge, and the fact that YouTube at any point can take your video down and never put it back up, and you don't have the money to like fight that. That's the main reason as to why abridging is dying here on YouTube.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work, zero payoff, and complete injustice on YouTube's part.
Yeah.
And it's like those are just, the main reasons.
Yeah.
And those are pretty huge reasons too.
Very huge reasons.
Yeah.
So
Is that Putin? It might just be.
it might be. So to end on a less somber note, I have a little thing on how to save the abridging community. And of course,
Donates to us.
of course, this is just like our opinion again. This isn't like set in stone of how to save the abridging community, but this is like ways that we think that it can be saved. So number one, support the creator, like I was saying before. Even if it's just like $1 on Patreon, or becoming a member so we can get that new email, which is not on this screen.
Hey.
But, so yeah, and if not monetary, because I know a lot of people who are fans of Abridges are pretty young, so they don't have like the money to support like channels, which I completely understand.
Steal from your parents.
If you don't have the money to support an abridger, then like you don't go broke supporting them. But there's other ways to support them, and you can do that by like following their Twitter. You can follow their Twitch. You can support them if they have like other hobbies. You can support their gaming channels. You can watch their live streams like you guys are doing, you beautiful people. Thank you so much. Yeah, so there's a lot of other ways to support an abridger, and it's not just by watching their content, or not just by watching their abridges. It's also by like supporting them as the creator. Like I said, I feel like most abridgers are in that niche category of YouTube in which people don't really support them as creators. And that's one of the main reasons as to why like they struggle and they end up just becoming anti-tubers. Yeah. So next up is supporting each other. For some reason, I feel like, a lot of abridgers, they do support each other. Like, you'll see collabs of people, like, working together and stuff. So, yeah, I think, like, helping each other, voicing in other people's abridges, which I think that we definitely need to work on. We actually need to work on all of these things.
Helping in other abridges. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we need to be part of other abridges. Like,
yeah.
we don't really try to do that.
Yeah, I've been trying to reach out to more people and, like, voicing in their things. The thing is, I don't think that I'm a great voice actor, but, I mean, if you guys need voices, we're definitely down.
I'm down to be an extra in the crowd. If you want to put me in a main role, I'd love it.
But yeah, I think helping each other is definitely a big thing. I think shouting each other out is also really big. And you see this a lot between like the smaller abridgers, not even smaller, like they're pretty big nowadays.
I actually think that's not a problem. I think most abridgers should shout each other out just because, it's the craft that we work in. It's like I love making abridges, they love making abridges. Of course, we watch each other's and we shout each other's out just so other people can watch what we
I would agree.
Yeah.
Again, no shade to Team 4-Star.
Oh.
Wait, when is the last time you saw them shout out any other abridge other than themselves and something witty?
Where's my medal?
So, like, no shade, but, like, it sucks when, like, the literal figurehead of your community isn't,
You see
like,
that spot
shouting
right
out.
there with the silver plaque? That's where that medal would have gone.
So, I mean, I don't know what's going on over at their, like, channel or anything like that. But it kind of sucks when, like, the figureheads of the community isn't, like, supporting the community as much as, like, we would hope. I don't know.
I don't even know if they, like, watch other abridges, They might be too busy.
They might be.
Yeah.
Who knows?
There might be a rule, because I know when I'm working on a bridge, I don't watch any other bridges just so it's, like, I don't have that, like, oh, I thought of this joke. But they already thought of, like, a joke similar to that, so I'm not going to do it,
Yeah. You said the shouted out Purple Eyes. Oh, that's great, man.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, I think just supporting each other as creators is definitely a bigger thing. I definitely want to support people within the community a lot more than I do, because I think that like now we're like one of the figureheads of the abridging community. I think once you pass like 100,000 subscribers, you're probably like one of the upper echelons of abridges. So
it's what helps us sleep at night.
Yeah,
so.
We definitely need to be like advocates for abridges and like help out the smaller people.
I do it just because I love watching abridges.
That's true.
I love recommending cool stuff to cool people.
That's definitely true. But yeah, I think that those are pretty much the key factors in terms of why abridging is dying here on YouTube, how we can save it. Do I think that it will be saved in the future? I don't know.
I think the only way Abridging could really be saved is that 30-day trial period of it being down just for the fuck of it needs to disappear.
I mean,
or be reduced to a week.
I mean, that's just one aspect of it. I mean, like, Abridgers still aren't going to be making any money. They're still not going to have, like, support
Well, here's the
as,
thing.
like, creators.
That's killing the popularity of the video. You know, it misses its peak time period of gaining views. So what would have been a viral video, what would have gotten, I don't know, 1 million views. And of those 1 million views, maybe 500 of those views could be people who donate. And that would have been enough.
That's true.
500, I'd take 5. I'd take 5 out of the 1 million donating. But because we can't garner those views because, you know, the peak time that it would have gotten views, it got taken down for 30 whole freaking days, the video is just going to be less popular.
Yeah.
You know?
So
with less views comes, you know, a less pool of people that are willing to contribute to the creators. So,
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Get fucked, I guess.
So yeah, again, this is our opinions. So if you agree, dope. If you don't agree, it's just advice. As fucking what are they?
Hodge twins.
The Hodge twins.
Do whatever
You
the
can do
fuck
whatever the fuck
you want to do.
you want to do. All right. But yeah, that was my little slideshow. I hope you guys like my little
That was nice.
discount.
A lot of people
PowerPoint.
complained about like not having a theme. Like they just said you could click on a theme.
You know what, people? All right, I try. All right, I fucking try.
Hey man, this shit's free.
All right. So I think the last thing that we wanted to do was maybe like get the consensus of other creators. So if there's other creators in the chat that would want to hop on to Discord and talk to us, I know Something Woody was here, or not Something Woody. Smug Squad was here a little bit earlier. I just got a message from
2GS.
Yeah, Goku, Slick
Yeah.
Goku. So let me see if he's on there. Let me open up my Discord. Aaron, you talk to the chat while I'm doing that.
It was the worst time too. I gotta pee.
God damn it! Hold it until I
I'll
open
hold
this
it,
shit
I'll
up.
hold it. It's very unhealthy to do that.
I gotta pee
but
too.
I'll do it for you guys.
I gotta pee as well.
I'm going first after you set it up.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying.
god! What does it? There.
It was a great slideshow. Well, thanks for lying to make him feel better.
It's not that bad. Come on.
Hey, PowerPoints are cool.
Hey, Grimjack. Yeah, definitely
Hey.
Grimjack. If you want to hop in and like give your opinion on the Abridging community currently on YouTube, then just let me know. If you can send me a message via Twitter, that would probably be best. Just hit me
Yeah.
up with whatever your I don't know, is it a Discord name?
Oh, that rain is
I
coming down
know.
hard.
It's coming on super hard. So let me close the window really quick. Okay, sure thing.
Have you guys seen Gayupo lately? I haven't seen him in like a month.
I
The
swear-
last time I saw him was my birthday.
No, he came out. He came out one time when we went out.
When?
I don't know if you were there.
I don't think I was.
But one of the times that we went out, he was there. He's doing pretty well.
Aaron, can I show you my certificate when I get it to rub it in your face? What if you don't get it? What if they Team 4-star you?
Jesus Christ, we're throwing way too much shade at fucking Team 4 Star, dude.
We said 2 things. We said 2 things, one of which was completely justified.
Okay, what the fuck? I know that I'm friends with Slick Goku on here. Here we go. He's playing Black Ops.
His
Hello?
grandma's very... yeah, I know that.
You free to call for the stream? Bam. And then so yeah, if Grimjack hit me up, yo. Yeah, Grimjack, can you hit me with your Discord name so I can see that? That would be great. And I can
I can't talk to the
befriend
chat.
you. I know, I'm trying to find it. There we go.
Okay.
And then I'll just open this over here. Bam. And then that means I need something else. So I'll just have it on
I
this.
can't see the chat.
I know. Here you go.
Oh my goodness.
And Discord's back up. Cool.
They invited me to the awards ceremony. How would they not give me the award for MassDOT's 6th annual Safe Driving Film Contest for high school students? I don't know, Mulligan. You know, sometimes life throws you a curveball and you just swing and miss.
Do you know how to add friends?
Like that. No, not like that.
That's not how you do it.
Find or start a conversation. The bar up at the top left.
Paste. Nope, that's not how you do it
What's
either.
the difference between a ment and an abridge? Isn't ment just a short for abridgment?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's the same thing. I grew up with my abridged video saying abridged, so that's just what we put on ours.
Dude, what the fuck?
My study abroad for the spring has been confirmed, says Avros. Oh, congratulations! Where you going? Can you guys hear that squeak toy?
You didn't. It doesn't seem like it's working. I'm not sure why.
Maybe not have the space.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There we go.
Ha
It's in.
ha.
Okay, so just let me know when you get my thing, and I'll hit you up with a call, and then you can educate us on your experiences here on
Like
the
I said,
Abridging
I
TV.
won honorable mention, which is like losing but getting a pat on the back.
Honorable mention. Wait,
Yeah.
what was this? What was this for?
Film award.
Oh shit.
That's
Okay.
that's like, hey, if these people weren't better than you, you would have won. Like, just don't tell me that, dude.
Okay, Grimjack, I'm gonna try calling you. Let me just make sure my settings are correct.
I'm going to be in France. I'm super excited. Whoa, congratulations.
So
I have never been to France.
Input is the microphone or the headphone, right?
Input device is
No,
the
that's the
microphone.
microphone. So focus right, and then
Yeah. Output you make.
that.
Yeah. Well, that gets picked up by.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine.
So let's call.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Yo, you should have told me this before I started the call.
I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe he wasn't ready. I think I might have started too early, but also I'm not hearing anything on my headphones. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I'm gonna get my other setup. Okay. So he's not quite ready yet. All right, so I'll just be answering questions that I see in the chat. Mr. Mulligan says, I would send you the link to my submission, but I have to edit it because it shows what town I live in. Well, shit, dude. You think that we're gonna like come and stalk you? You think we're gonna like track your area and then just show up out of nowhere? Because we would go to your house and we would stalk you. We would take pictures of you sleeping at night and then send it to you and then just make you think that someone is like preparing to kill you. That's the type of dark shit that we would do. I'm just kidding, YouTube. We wouldn't do that. Please don't take us down. I do have a question for Jaeger. Super unrelated, sorry. How do you deal with long distance relationships with Jane? I think that like originally I thought long distance relationship was going to be very difficult. But I personally as a person like am pretty okay with like back when I was in college, I went like weeks without communicating with like anyone. So I'm okay with like not having people there. I don't rely on like having other people there. I don't need like interaction or anything. I'm completely happy like if I have to spend like a long time like by myself or like not with anyone.
Wait,
so that definitely makes like distance a lot easier. But of course, like it has, it's hard. It's like struggles and stuff.
Long distance relationships.
Yeah, like of course, like every once in a while, you'll get like super sad that the other person isn't there, and like you'll be sad over something, and you want that other person to comfort you, but then they won't be there, and so sometimes it's very very difficult. But for me, I'm just like the antisocial introvert, and I'm okay with that. So I don't really need like other people, and so that makes it easier for me at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to get a job where I don't have to like talk to people.
You need a job in like
because I think like I don't know. See, I used to work at Fry's as a merchandiser. I just stock stuff. I make schematics. I organize stuff, and I like take out the merchandise from like boxes. I recycle the boxes. That yada yada yada. It's a very physical job. I worked there for like 8 to 10 hours every day, and I swear to God, I come home with more energy than I do at my job right now, and I just work like 6 hours. It's just like interacting with people is so draining.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like it's not that like the interactions are bad. It's just afterwards, I'm just like, oh God, why do I want to sleep for 10 hours?
Okay, so I think Grimdrap and Slick Goku are ready.
Okay.
So
are we gonna like call them both?
I think I'm just gonna call them both. And
What
we'll
if they have
like,
beef
group
with
chat.
each other?
They have
They're
beef.
like, it's
hopefully,
you.
Hopefully they don't.
Yeah.
I probably should figure that out. But yeah.
No,
so
I think
I'll call
everything's fine.
Grimjack first. And then Slick, I'll call you afterwards. So let's also like make sure that our shit is working. Cause I'm not hearing. Are you hearing like any
I'm
beats
not
or
hearing
anything?
anything. But probably because you're playing it through the Sam. Oh.
Hello.
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 Hey, there we go. Okay, so let me turn the
Hey.
down a bit. What's
Sorry,
up?
my
What's
other
up?
setup is Discord's fucking up on it. So.
Oh no, it's
Oh.
all good. Do you mind if we call Slick as well?
Sure.
All right, cool. Let me see. Do I know how to add people? I don't use Discord like very often, so I'm like kind of just.
Mm-hmm. You Skype?
I used to back in the day. Oh shit! Now they're
Wait,
calling
then
me.
now join the call.
Oh, join call.
All right.
There we go. Sorry, like I was saying, I don't know how to use Discord, but yeah, I used to use Skype back in the day.
Back in the day.
Hey, do you mind turning yourself up a bit,
Oh, you know
Slick?
what? We can do that actually.
Oh, we can.
You want me to turn myself up? Okay, hold on.
Here we go.
Actually, I think we got it. I think we could turn it up.
Okay.
All right, I just want to make sure that everything is kind of
Let's
balanced.
put him at 150.
Yeah.
Dope.
Perfect.
All right, cool. All right, so do you guys like mind introducing yourself for the stream?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You want to go first?
Oh yeah. Or you go first. It's your stream, bro.
Wait, my stream? What?
No, I was talking about. Jaeger.
Oh yeah, we'll start off. So I'm Jaeger of the Bridge Boys.
And I'm Aaron, also of the Abridged Boys.
Actually, we're the Anime Boys now, but yeah.
Oh God.
But we
you're right.
digress.
Jesus.
Oh,
I got it. We're still not used to it yet.
All right,
We'll get there.
And this is Grimjack.
Hi. Yes, I'm Grimjack, formerly known as Grimjack69.
Oh, dude, why'd you change it?
number.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, well, it's also my football jersey back
Yo.
in middle school and high school.
Did you
Are
get
you
to
serious?
Just don't insinuate that, you know? So-
Yo.
Did
That's
they
dope.
did they give you that jersey number like just by happenstance, or did you request it? Be honest.
They just like gave it to me. Like 69 looks cool. I love the 6 and the 9 and how they're just opposite. It's like yin and yang. I was like really way far into the idea, and then my friend in freshman high school, I got him into football. I goes, "Yo, can I have 69?" I'm like, "Why? It's my number." He's like, "Dude, you don't know what it means?" I'm like, "No, I've sadly never gone to conversation." He tells me about it. I'm like, "Oh."
Damn dog.
Okay, so I gave him 69 because he loved sex and shit. So I just became 68, but
Why not?
69 is in my heart. And yeah, when YouTube was like Grimjack's unavailable back in 2009, I was like, oh, what number? It's like Grimjack 69.
69.
I'm like, okay,
Perfect. That's perfect.
why not?
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, now
yeah,
the number
I-
69's in my heart as well.
Just to finish up, because I took so much time there. I work, kind of run the Schmuck Squad and all that, and the Grimjack channel with other members. Of course, we have a big team like Coffin Jockey, EOD, so many people. And we do a lot of parodies like Seven Deadly Schmucks, Goblin Slayer Bridge, the Comic Got Killer Bridge.
Yeah, dude,
the
you guys
list. We
have
do
the
a lot.
fucking
Hunter
arsenal
Hunter?
of Abridges.
The bridge?
It's amazing.
We did Hunter Dumber, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of not still going on, unfortunately.
I loved it though. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really pretty. That was really funny with that. Buddy was writing himself, and he kept coming to me for the first 2 episodes, like, "Hey, could you look over the script?" I'm like, "I'm just writing this with you now. Co-writer now." He's like, "Okay."
My name better be on those credits.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then this
Good
is
here.
Slick Goku. I mean, he goes by like a plethora of names, so I'll let him introduce himself.
I have secret identities. You know, I like that, man. You know,
He's
that-
got enemies.
The breaker of chains, the mother of dragons.
Facts. No, but Otaku Friku, Slick Goku. I do a bunch of stuff. I do Abridges too. I like to do animations, but I suck at it. But it's all good. I'm gonna get better. I get better.
Hey, dude, it's practice.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Practice makes perfect.
All right. Before I was doing Abridging, I was doing only music. So the people that know me as Otaku probably know me for my weird rapping and producing anime pieces. But yeah, I did M-Date and Monster Musume Abridged, High School HXB. I used to do One Piece before I was clapped by Toei, but we're not gonna.
Oh shit, dude.
You don't
Toei
mess
gets
with Toei, man.
Toei gets everyone, dude.
Yeah, they get around.
Always the worst.
Yeah, Toei. They just. Oh boy.
They will
And-
destroy
Don't do
you, man.
Digimon. Don't do One Piece. Don't do Dragon Ball Z if you want to have like a semi-happy life.
Dude, I feel like
Right.
the only reason like Team 4-Star stuck around is because they've become like so popular. Because Toei
Yeah.
would like destroy most other people.
They tried.
Oh yeah, no, they have. They've destroyed Team 4-Star on multiple occasions, and then they like come back by some
Yeah.
miracle. Yeah, crazy, crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. I guess I'm 2GS is a group. We don't have a whole lot of people, but we got Pika Cheeks. You may know who that guy is. Does the Amagi Bridge, Prince Vegeta, Sonic Freak, another guy back when I ran in the producing rap game and all that other shit.
Is Sonic Freak the one that I met at Anime Expo?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
cool.
met, you met Sonic Freak.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Arrow Senju says, "Damn, Otaku didn't mention High School of the Dead and Hustle Art."
I was going to,
Yeah.
but you beat me to it. Shiz. Yeah, I did High School
Hustle
of the
Art
Dead.
online is so good, dude.
Yeah, Hustle Art is wild. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that, but I did some shiz. It worked out, and yeah, Kirito Togu Tokazuko reeled and went the second.
Fair enough. Damn, the accolades. It's crazy.
Dude, I remember watching that Abridged series without any headphones, and you know the part where Kirito is like bashing the guy's head in on the car, and he sounds like a girl having sexual intercourse. And my dad's like, "You watching porn in there?" And like, the easiest way to explain it was just like, yeah.
It's like, why not?
Put some headphones in. God damn it.
There is backstory to that voice. That voice is based off of a guy who actually talks like that.
No way.
No, he does. He only talks like that when he's trying to like get something out of you. So let's say like he wants to work with you. So he'll be like, "Hello, I'm just trying to work with you. How you doing?" That's just the voice he just. He doesn't talk like that all the time, but he talks like that. So there's a name for that voice. We call it the Jose voice. The
Damn.
Jose voice.
That's his persuasive voice.
Yes. A lot of inside jokes in that.
That's awesome. So,
Yeah. About the topic of the podcast. I know you guys are both busy. Do you guys actually have the chance to watch like the beginning of the podcast, or are you guys kind of just like coming in?
I was watching. I had to, take the dogs out
Yeah.
and whatnot, so I came back and forward.
Got you. Well, yeah. We just like kind of want your opinion on the current status of the Abridging community. Like, do you on a scale? Do you think that it's like, do you think it's thriving? Do you think it's struggling? Do you think it's like consistent or like stable? Like, where do you think the Abridging community is, and like what are some of the struggles that you've like gone through as an Abridger?
Well, for me, I've always wanted to look around for any, new Abridgers out there. Most of the friends I've met, they just started off doing an episode that I just enjoyed, and then they just grew with over time, and now I'm blessed to work with them. I think it's starting to become scarce to find good quality now because of the way YouTube is and the way like you guys were talking about, like back in the day with they didn't need sound effects, they didn't need to do stuff. They barely did lip flaps sometimes.
Yeah.
Every time now, everyone's, including me, when I was on my reign of editing before I had to change into being like a director, voice director, and all that type of situation in our group, I was such a perfectionist about every scene. I would get upset if I couldn't get something right.
Oh yeah.
And I think that type of quality goes with a lot of stuff, but most of all, I've seen content that didn't have that quality, but had another quality and a different type of. I think some bridge parodies have different types of communities, like maybe 2 or 3, where one group will love even if you do the same show, one group will love one version of it a lot, and another group will love the other version a lot.
Yeah.
And some in the middle. So I've actually been seeing a weird growth. I'm almost feeling like there might be a new generation of kids getting into it because of how anime's been exploding since like 2010 area.
Oh yeah.
And all that. Like when Toonami came back, that was proof that anime was definitely taking a stripe. All the companies now are getting into it.
Yeah.
I think that even abridging, it might look like it's going down. I think secretly there's going to be a big growth. I think a lot of people, the Team 4-Star fans, have dedicated Team 4-Star and have grown over that. So you might not see a lot of those guys, but there is a possibility that we might see something with that. I see a lot of people doing, a lot of the popular shows, parodies. They're done with, not the best microphones, but they really want to be
You
part
gotta
of the
start
community
somewhere.
of that show.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I think I get what you're saying. I do think that like abridging in general, like it definitely has like the possibility of thriving within the future. But like, if someone wanted to take abridging as like a career path, would you recommend it?
I wouldn't if you're not having fun with it. I didn't do this to be popular. I don't think a lot of people that are where they are now is they did because they're popular. The people I saw, they get upset they weren't popular. They get frustrated and say they quit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They couldn't make it.
I
And
think
that's not the way to go.
Yeah, I definitely think that like if you're getting into it to be popular, this is not the career
Just
path
do something
for you.
else. Yeah.
if you're getting into it for money, this is not the career path for you.
No.
Right.
Rarely do you get that opportunity,
Yeah.
my dude. It's you do it for fun, and it shows. It will show in your work that you're passionate. I only started doing stuff. If you guys know AV Hell back in the day, just people editing audio with anime
Yeah.
and just
Okay.
putting it down. That's what got me into it. That's why I made an account 2009.
Gotcha.
I haven't been abridging since 2009, but I've been
Dang.
doing editing and whatnot since around 2009, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into abridging 2013 because I wanted to do more. I felt like I was limited because, of course, doing audio, that could get detected too by YouTube. And this was back in the day before YouTube was a bitch.
Oh,
Music,
yeah.
everything. Most of my old stuff is down now, and I had it on their channel because, there was a lot of skits. And so, like, 3 to 5 things probably got detected
Oh,
on
yeah.
that thing and destroyed it. But I watched Runaway Tourist, Infinite Ment. And before that, I did watch Team 4-Star and Little Krebo, but it was when I saw his humor inspired me to want to do it. And within my first project, I luckily met him, and soon me and him worked on my first official show, which was Devils in the Ment, which is I still have a heart for that show. Definitely, the voice I did was very unique, and I think a lot of people grew into it. That voice has actually recently got me a very awesome role in something I can't talk about yet.
Ooh. Okay.
That's awesome.
So
I feel
bridging,
that.
if you want to put your skills up, it can get you places or get you from one place to another.
Yeah.
I feel you do it for fun. You do it to want to create something and to improve yourself. Don't do it for money, for shit, for fame. It just comes with it, and it inspires you more if you have some of that stuff, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's definitely a for the love of the game type thing. You
Yeah.
know? Like you just want to master your craft.
yeah.
I'm also gonna say, like, just so I give Otaku some time too. It's like when it comes to the late game of if you're doing a bridging over 1,000, you start having to have to deal with like the business side of things, because when you get up that part as a YouTuber, you have to become a business guy.
Yeah.
And definitely, I have some people in my group that were not ready for that.
Oh yeah.
And so I had to take a lot of stress in the early games of the Schmuck Squad because of that. Just a lot. And when you work with a group of people, especially if you're paying your editors, you're paying as much people as you can, they depend on you to do that on time and not to fuck around.
Definitely.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's definitely something you have to consider if you get up to this level and you want to do more within that, because animation's harder. Like, it's definitely out there. That's why you don't see a lot of animators on YouTube right now, unless they're doing those like me time animations.
Yeah.
So everyone's on Newgrounds, I think, still, or whatever, or doing off jobs right now.
Very true.
They pay on
Newgrounds.
Newgrounds now, apparently.
What?
Oh shit, that's intense.
Oh wow.
That's really intense.
I did not know that.
All right, Slick Goku, what is your opinion on the abridging community? Is it thriving? Is it stable? Is it struggling? And like, what are some of the struggles that you've gone through?
I feel like the abridging community is like at the moment like separated. It's being separated into like different providences. Like if you ever played like an RPG, how they have like, oh, you have to go to Elsewood or you have to go to the Lava Kingdom. I feel like it's being like it's slightly being separated in different providences. But I think with that, it's kind of good because I feel like eventually it's going to skyrocket and whatnot.
Okay.
I think the more it does that, it's kind of like, you know, going through growing pains. Like you're wondering like, why is this happening? But you're still growing and you don't even realize it.
That's true.
Because there's like a lot of people out there that say like, Abridging's dead. That's Abridging. You know, but it's like, I mean, if it was dead, there wouldn't be these groups. Like Grim said, there's a lot of groups that
That's
are
true.
coming up. Different people that want to get into the community. There are, you know, a lot of people sometimes that come in to my server and whatnot and will ask like, should I start Abridging? And it's like, I tell them no. Yes and no, because it's kind of like there are some people that will come in and they think that Abridging is a gateway to like professional voice acting. And yes, there are people that have been, you know, that do Abridging and have gotten into like Xenoverse and stuff through the art of Abridging, which is good, but you should not do it specifically because you think that Abridging is going to get you a role in a professional game or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I definitely I think that if you have to ask if you should abridge, then your heart's probably not into it to the point where you probably should abridge. So it's something that you kind of just like, you just do it. You don't like question if you do it.
I mean, I remember our first 3 episodes of Seraph, they weren't made with success in mind. They were just like, this is really fun to come over here and just make this with my friend.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's like a whole different, like, because when I came in Tiba generation.
Did you compete in Tiba?
Yeah, I did Samurai Champloo. I was
Yo. That's intense.
I came in at that generation. I had no idea what I was doing. Bro, honestly, like I'm surprised I'm actually still here. Because I started off with no brain, man. Like I came in and I was like, all right, I'm gonna use anime amino voice actors. Like, okay, you know, I didn't know what I was doing, but I loved it. It was fun. It was too fun to like stop, and it's just like it sucks, but you can kind of tell from like, you know, separating the boys from the men or the women from the girls who are in this to be like truly in this, because you will see certain groups or people that just like, because they are not getting subs or and this does happen, they will compare themselves to certain groups and be like, why are they getting all these views and subs? Man, screw it, I'm done, blah, 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 blah. Breaking is too hard. And it's kind of like, I feel like some people are too worried about other groups. So, you know, don't worry about what everybody else is. You're doing this to have fun and do your own thing. You know, there's so many different types of comedy and storytelling and ways to do to tell these stories through anime or cartoons or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, most definitely.
There's so many. You go ahead, bud.
Oh yeah, Jaeger and I, we were struggling to make the Seraph of the End Abridge because we noticed Manic Wednesday already had a few episodes out of her Seraph Abridge, and we're like, we don't know if we want to like compete with that, you know, like because she's pretty big. So, I mean, but if we didn't, we wouldn't be here today. So yeah, that's a good point where it's like, a lot of people, they try to compare themselves to others, and it's like, no, everyone can tell a story different. You tell the story in your own unique way.
Yeah, humor is subjective, man. Like I'm saying, the community thing, some communities like some humor and some like the other.
Yeah, so, yeah, definitely.
Just, I mean, that's another thing I feel like people need to kind of relax on, is worrying about other bigger, you know, groups that are doing the same anime as you. It's there's no reason, you're not really stepping on people's toes. You don't. We don't own the anime.
They're gonna knock on your door.
Right.
You get a copyright strike from like another abridger.
Right.
We did this first.
That's mine.
We
That's
called
my
dibs.
Anime. How dare you make a fan base parody on something I made a fan base parody of first? Like, nah, man.
I've heard some stories of people messaging other people. It's like, hey, so I heard you're gonna do this. Please don't.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course I'm not saying names.
Yeah, of course.
But it is a thing. They do say that, and it is very unfortunate because they're like, if you do this, I'm screwed. I'm like, what are you talking about? Just keep doing it. And don't worry about this other dude. You know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't think we've ever had an experience like that before.
No, I mean,
It
we've had like some like pretty scummy experiences in the abridging community. Like, do you remember we made like, so when we first released My Hero Academia Abridged, we had like a logo, which was like it's like what you would think of like a My Hero Academia Abridged logo.
Yeah, it's like yellow or like, you know, yeah, it's like yellow and red.
Yeah.
Right?
And then there was someone like we had already made the logo like way in the past, but then someone who also had made a My Hero Academia Abridged like contacted us. They were like, "Yeah, you stole our logo." And I was like, "No, I don't think that we did."
It's just like, it's just red and yellow letters.
Yeah. If you look closely, it is like different, but
Yeah.
I don't know. No shade to that guy either. He's just young. I'm sure that we made stupid mistakes in the past too. So.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever like, we've never came at another creator.
No, we don't like
Yeah.
come at other creators.
No.
Well, never
Publicly.
Not on mic, all right? Not live. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think we've ever done that before.
we haven't come at any Abridges that didn't come at us first.
Yeah, it's fair.
Awkward
How do
silence.
you?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel like, what do you think of the whole like because some people I know feel some type of way about this. What do you guys think about the whole Patreon thing, and whatnot?
I think that's like, I mean, if you want to be a consistent abridger, like you need to have one. You need to have like some sort of revenue. So like,
Yeah.
I kind of hate the people that like hate on Patreon when that's literally like one of the only facets of it, like the only way an abridger can like thrive.
Because the thing is, like, once your parents stop taking care of you, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
take care of yourself. And it's like, well, then we can't make Abridges then if we're too busy trying not to die.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah.
if you have like a full-time job and you're trying to do like abridging, you're gonna look like us uploading a video like once every 6 months.
Just to get taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
So-
you need a Patreon. You need like
Yeah.
some way of making revenue. So,
Yeah.
Definitely.
I definitely
It's a
don't.
team. It's work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hours.
Yeah. Months of work. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of work, and it's, we don't expect money, but we would like it so we can do it more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I don't know. We brought up a lot of topics during the main portion of the podcast. I guess so what I said, like the main reasons as to why like the abridging community is struggling, the three main points is because of the amount of work that goes into abridges. I think that the abridging community has kind of like shot itself in the foot by like raising the bar so high, and so now you have to put so much work into it to like make a quality abridge. Do you think that kind of ties into like why we're struggling?
I don't know.
You want to go at this first?
You could go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think for newer people, definitely it's rough because you have to like almost, I guess, feel like automatically know how to build story, how to build character, how to put in your own humor within that. Like some people hate when you go super dumb, like like Infinite Men, or like when I was doing Devils and Men, that was just very, very dumb humor. But that's because my co-writer, he was famous for that, so I wanted to put into that work. And when I worked with other people like Buddy VA, who was basically my second person, who was also named Spencer, it was a fun theme. Working with Spencers one at a time. My humor changed with him, and just not to sidetrack this completely. Over time, like I learned how to do that, so it took time. And I think a lot of people feel like if they don't make it right the first time, that they're just not cut for it. And I'm like, dude, do you think like most of us were funny at the start?
Yeah.
if you listen to Kaiser or anyone else, you don't hear them talking about their old shows.
No.
You don't.
No.
They don't even talk about the first episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
See, the thing
They
is,
talk about the newer stuff.
those still have like a special place in my heart. Like I don't know if it's just nostalgia. I think it's just nostalgia.
It's
but
totally nostalgia.
yeah, but like the first season of Dragon Ball Z Abridged is my favorite season of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I love the second one. I think
that's
that was just
is that Frieza?
Right yeah,
I
it was
love the
right
Frieza
there.
arc.
The quality jumped right after Vegeta. And from there, when they were trying to do stuff with Cell, I'm like, this is fun. But second season, you guys were doing a mix of random and clever writing. And they were like, we just want to clever and we won't be committed to the story. I'm like, you lost me there, but you're probably gonna have a lot of people be more excited about that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know, did the presence of the voice actor who did Frieza was just insane.
That was
like
HBO.
Frieza's, yeah.
That was Lil Kariba.
Little Kribo, yeah.
Little Karibo, yeah, God, he killed it.
And then he voiced in a thing like a semi live action thing. I totally never watched it, but he got casted as the voice of Frieza.
Are you serious?
Oh wow,
That's crazy.
Yeah, he talked about it a long time ago. I totally forgot about it. I have not watched it, but
Damn.
his voice was so interesting to that to bring a twist to the voice, but keep his role. I think he just made it his role.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
I love LK. I've only been able to work with him once. He's been busy and dealing with health issues.
Oh,
So
that's unfortunate.
I hope for the best for him, but
Mhm.
like he is a great man. I don't know if you guys saw him at AX and all that.
Yeah.
He was boothing next to Something Witty guys. I would go there frequently and talk to him.
I
At
think
random
we-
occasions.
I went
Briefly,
to
yeah.
I went to the Something Witty Entertainment booth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
got a
right.
sh- I got a
Usually,
shirt too.
he might not have been there sometimes.
But
but,
yeah, I don't think he was
yeah,
there when we went there.
He is a great guy. But again, I'm trying my best not to sidetrack. There's a lot of
Yeah.
fun things to talk about. So the main topic was what again?
It was well, you guys have seen the Giga
quality.
video, the Giga video on like the Abridging community.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that he talks about how Team 4-Star or Something with Entertainment, they raised the bar to like such a crazy degree that now it's like almost impossible for any new up and coming abridger to like match the quality of those abridges. So so now to make a quality abridge, you have to dedicate like so much time to it. And that's like unpaid time. So
I think another hard aspect of making an abridge is finding voice actors on the first episode. A
That's
lot
true,
of the
yeah.
times, our first episode is just like me and Jaeger, and then the voice actress that we already know. Usually the first episode is the hardest to get people to voice in,
that's true.
just because they don't know if you're credible or not.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So
like,
yeah,
I don't know if I want to devote my time to a project that I don't even know is going to be up.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's also that.
I think to try to finish off fast from my end, I think the bar is raised. I think people need to, if they want to get into this because they love abridging, if it got them into an anime, it got them in the community, that they're gonna have to know that they're gonna have to put time in it. And a lot of older guys, in college and afterwards, it's hard. Some people go to college. Some people they're just fucking smart. They just know how to do it and they do it.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it just becomes impossible. So it's kind of like a hit or miss type of thing where it's like, I'm doing this as a hobby for a certain amount of times. A lot of my favorite abridgers, don't abridge anymore
Yeah.
for a lot of reasons
Yeah.
besides the merit, having a family, shit happen in their lives, the depression and
Right.
No, I mean, like-
trying to be a doctor. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
like I gotta start paying back student loans at some point. Like if I don't have the money from like content creation to pay that back, I'm gonna have to switch career paths. It's
Gonna have to work the corner again.
Yeah, gonna have to go back to the streets.
But I think the bar is raised, of course. I feel like with my team, we always feel like we have to do stuff like Goblin Slayer officially was our first show that we're like, we're gonna put a lot of work into this. Like, we have a lot. People are questioning us, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? And we're just like, smiling with our like fingers up. Like, we're not telling. we're not telling. It's gonna be an overtime thing. So it has been, the bar has been raised and all that. You should just do it for fun when you start.
Honestly, an advice for that is just to not worry about the start. Worry about your trajectory. It's like, don't worry about like, is my first episode better than Team 4-Star's entire channel? It's like, no,
It won't be, believe me.
You gotta make your first episode and then worry about, okay, my second episode needs to be better than the first episode, and then the third episode needs to be better than the second episode. That's the only thing you should be worried about.
Usually, your second episode gets less views than the first episode because everyone goes to watch it first. So
Yeah.
at some level, you want to make it decent. It doesn't have to be the best thing. It's hard to reintroduce a show and make it funny.
Yeah.
It is not. There's some shows like, oh, I got the perfect formula, and then like our group will jump in and like I don't know what the fuck. Oh my god, anyone got any ideas? And then we work on it and we push ourselves to find something. So it is hard for a first episode.
Oh yeah.
I remember back in the day, there used to be a lot of like posts like, "Hey, I'm trying to start an abridged series. I don't have a script and I don't have any voice actors. I don't have any experience, but I want to start it and I want to be like the head of the project." I'm like, whoa, there's a lot of stuff that you need to know before you hop in as the head.
You know the guys. I've been messaged by guys like, could you edit? Could you voice it? Could you get the voices? And could you write it for me? I'm like, wait, what? Write it for you?
But I still want my name on the credits.
I want to be the head
I gave
guy.
you the idea, so just put my name at the top.
Like, I created the show. No, you didn't.
Put my name on it, please.
We got requests like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like, hey, can you like write this for me?
Not too much anymore, but I feel
No.
like back in the day it happened a lot.
Yeah, that's a very strange request.
Yeah.
Can you do the work for my credit?
Yeah. I think like we missed a lot of like the grimy stuff that happened in the Abridging community like back in the day, but
it's weird.
I feel like there definitely was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've heard stories from like just some of our female voice actors.
Oh God,
and
I would
oh
just.
my God, like it's terrible. Like you wonder why there's like no female voice actresses in the field, and you hear some of the stories that they have, and you're like,
oh,
fuck,
that's
man.
why.
Yeah.
Back
Some
in the
people are
day, I
terrible.
used to have guys ask me, "How do you know so many female voice actresses?" It's like, what? And he's like, it's so hard. I'm like, I just talk to them and then
Yeah, I'm just nice.
Because I'm not weird.
I don't try to hit on them.
Yeah.
And then like there's all these stories. I'm like, oh my god, I am so like I've had some of the voice actors confess to me about stuff, and I'm like, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Let me know if some strange reason comes that it sounds like that for me. Like I get awkward, like for the actresses when they like, I need you to do some anime sounds. I need you to do that, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you for being so trustworthy. Because if I was in your situation, I'd be like, is this guy gonna be like,
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own hentai abridged with these voice lines. So it gets awkward listening to some of the
because like when you don't see the animation with it, it's very weird.
It's very weird, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you were talking about the quality and all that, right?
Mhm.
It's just so we don't sidetrack.
Just a little.
Get sidetracked so much.
We haven't talked about the copyright problems yet, I feel.
Oh yeah, we talked about it a lot during the stream, but like copyright's definitely like one of the biggest issues with with abridging. I don't think I've heard a lot of your stories on copyrights, like Goku. You said something about Toei when you were doing One Piece abridged. But, like, how often do you have to deal with copyright? I know the smugs have to deal with it like a lot.
Yeah.
It's funny. One Piece was supposed to be my main project. That was the reason I made my little group. That was Luffy was top dog, face of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I did High School of the Dead as just a little joke. Surprisingly, Madhouse is really chill.
Oh shit.
They're really chill. In fact, Madhouse, I got hit like about a year ago with a lot of copyright. And Madhouse pulled up and was like, "Hey, yo, we like this guy. Take the copyright off." And I was
No way!
That's awesome.
cool. And One Piece, it did not go like that.
Toei will never listen to you. Like other companies will not care as much. It's just the bots usually.
Yep.
It's just the bots. They don't control the bots sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Like,
They're just like, it's cool. Sorry, it sucks for you. And it's like, see, I made the mistake of messing with One Piece Film Gold. That was a big move there.
Films are always the worst because there's more
movies.
production in it and more companies.
Yeah.
And the animation's better too. It's just like, I made the big mistake of doing that. And I put like, see, at that time, I was still, when I was planning it, I was still, newer to the whole abridging thing. I didn't really have a whole lot of voice actors. I had just my little pool and whatnot. And as I was working on it, other abridges, that it was right around the whole Tiba thing. So other people were going with other groups and this and that and this and that. Everybody's just filling out the whole community and whatnot. And a lot of my writers were like, "Hey, yo, dog, I'm going this way. I don't know nothing about One Piece. Peace out." And it's like,
damn.
all right.
Dang,
So
dude.
I wrote the whole movie by myself. I was gonna edit everything by myself. Directing all by myself. It took me like a whole like close to a year. So I'm like, it's time. I got my shiz. It's all good. And then I put out the first part, you know, boom, copyright, and they hit me with like a strike, cease and desist,
shit, yeah.
blocking all they just hit me with all kinds of stuff. So I'm thinking like, you know what? Screw you! I'm gonna fight it. I'm good. So I go and I try to fight it. They hit me with, "Hey, yo, dog, you try to fight, we're taking your whole channel down." Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude.
that's the situation that we were in with ReZero too.
Freaking ReZero,
Yeah, and the thing is, like, we were like gonna take the next step to like to fight it even more, but like, so YouTube's only option was at that point was to contact the company themselves, and so we tried to. It was a foreign company. We went to their website. The only way to contact them was by sending them a little message that's like less than 200 characters.
Yeah, dude.
And then when we sent
that's not even a paragraph.
we sent them like 5 different messages. We never got a reply. So like, it's impossible. Like,
yeah, if they don't care, they just don't care.
YouTube gives the company so much power in the copywriting system. It's ridiculous. I don't know.
Crazy.
They've been trying to with that whole thing with the music department. But that really doesn't 100% affect Abridging so much with the visuals. But there have been 2 instances recently that I was shocked that happened. I don't want to like talk about it until I figure out if it's real or not. It might have been just a fluke, but I've had stuff come out earlier than what was expected. And I'm just like,
really?
what? Yeah, like
so like earlier
like
than the 30-day takedown thing.
Yeah, they just it's gone.
I mean, yeah,
I don't know what happened.
That happened.
They have proof. YouTube's been trying to be like, companies, you have to give us more proof and all that. So if companies are using bots, I feel like that's gonna affect them because they don't want to pay someone. They have to pay someone to fucking look this shit up, and some companies do. So usually the bots just do that, or they just like, okay, Tim, there you go, all this shit they got disputed, do it the last day, or people pay other other like side groups to do it. I've had that happen twice. So.
Yeah. I think that's also like a negative side of becoming like a bigger abridger is that like when you're back in the day you could fly under the radar, like none of the big companies would like see your work, so they wouldn't like copyright or anything like that. But the bigger you become, the more eyes you get on your projects, like the easier it is for those companies to see it and be like, no, take that down. And so I just wish there was like more. I mean, there's obviously a fair use law. I wish that YouTube had like a more clear rule set on what is fair use and what isn't. Like if they just came out and said abridges are not fair use, then I'd just be like, okay, fine. But like since it is fair use, it makes it so like you don't want to stop doing abridges. You want to like fight just for like the one day that it will be considered fair use and protected by YouTube on their platform. But I don't know. Hopefully one day that will happen.
Yeah, because their old thing, they had a Donald Duck parody edited that talked about like the economy and stuff, and like this is fair use. And I'm like, Abridging does so much more than this. Yeah, they just use 2 audios. Yeah, that are copyrighted and mix it up and be like, this is a message. But the thing they added was there was like a non-profit thing, and I think all companies, I've kind of come to this idea through talking to a few people, companies think no matter what, you're making money off of this. It doesn't matter what you're doing. They think you're making money off of this.
That's crazy.
So they hit you like, this guy's making money. I made $0. You've been taking the money away from me, like from those videos. Like why would you just like, they're taking money from me. I'm giving you money.
Dude, this was more for like the music that we used within our movie, but we got a lot of comments and like messages saying like, oh, you guys got like so much money from like the ad revenue that you guys had on your movie. That's because when we posted the movie, that shit was littered with ads. I didn't have
Dude, it's because the Avengers songs.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to do with any of the ads that were on the movie. There was like 14 different ads on the movie.
Yeah, you know how Disney is.
Yeah. And so
don't use anything from Disney.
You know what they're about.
Don't what's it? A disclaimer, we did not make any ad revenue off of the movie. No. All of the ads that you guys saw was put in place by the creators of the music and the creators of the animation that we used.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't care.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like,
yeah, go for it.
You know, yeah, they made that stuff. So yeah. You know, whatever.
The people who we use their music, they deserve all the revenue that comes from the movie.
Yeah. That's why I don't try to fuck with music, man. Music with disputing is a whole nother property.
Yeah, I wish I was a composer myself so I can make my own. That would be dope.
It's funny that you say that because I made a whole song for my Vampire Plus Swag at Abridges. And I'm like, all right, this is mine. I'm putting it on Spotify. No one can touch this. I put it on Spotify. YouTube, you're getting copyrighted for your own. So I was like, no, you're not doing this to me. You are not doing this to me. So
you got copyrighted for your own song?
I had to hit up the manager and I was like, hey, yo, YouTube is trying to screw me for my own music. I made that beat. I rapped that. I put all my original lyrics. You are not doing this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I got you. So I hit up YouTube. And YouTube was like, oh, so sorry about that. Like, yeah, you better be sensitive my music, man. What the heck?
That's crazy.
That's like, remember in high school where they're like, yeah, the essay topic's this. And you're like, I wrote an essay on that in my last class. They're like, you can't use it. It's you'll be plagiarizing yourself. Like, how the fuck would I be plagiarizing myself? How can I steal from my own shit?
Exactly.
That's so true. I hated that.
Yeah, like, dude, that's stupid. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. This is the status of copyright on YouTube.
Yeah.
Things are changing, but you know, for the better or worse, or they're trying to find a way. But yeah, YouTube doesn't want to fuck with companies that are paying for their ads. No. That's why Google is like, YouTube really doesn't make us money. It's just a platform for us to be able to send shit because so many people watch it.
Yeah.
So they don't care about us much. They care about companies. They care about Will Smith.
Exactly. They've got mainstream media coming to YouTube, then they'll do whatever they want for that mainstream artist.
Nighttime host. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's always in recommended is like the fucking television shows and shit, like all the night shows.
Yo, yeah.
I love half of that shit, but it just sucks that they have that power.
Yeah, I just wish that they would give it to like more homegrown content.
Yeah, things that started this whole thing.
I mean, that's what made YouTube big anyway. It's just like people making videos on their own.
Yeah.
Remember when you could edit your own page with a background and everything?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Can you not do that anymore? You can see that.
Because I was young.
You have a banner.
Yeah, not a banner.
Yeah, banner. I think banners they added later, but like it was like you had your icon and you're able to like kind of like MySpace feel back in the day. So I had like a black thing with blood on it. I was trying to be all edgy. And all
of course.
That.
Am I the only one that missed the stars system?
The what? The star. Yeah.
I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
And then you also could add a reply message to that. Remember the YouTube videos where people would
the fucking video responses?
Yeah, the video responses.
Yeah.
People would talk about the thing. I thought that was...
Dude, that was amazing, yeah.
That was awesome. And I think maybe because of a big platform like this, and they weren't able to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
It just sucks because it was cool, I felt. It brought people closer. It brought ideas in, and I wish they'd bring back something.
Yeah, dude,
video responses would be so cool.
I can see a lot of trolls now, though. To be honest, I can see a lot of things, and then someone saying a word and getting you responsible. That's why I feel like it's very.
That's true. Yeah, it's like you make something.
Maybe now it's not good, but like it was awesome back then.
Dude,
at the time.
I don't know why they moved from the star system, but being able to see if a video had like high reviews or if it had low reviews kept you from getting trolled so much, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how many trolls there are now? You click on something and it's just like complete opposite of what you actually wanted. Man, I wish they brought back the star system.
I miss YouTube direct messages, says Kelpie. It was easier to contact with other creators.
That's true.
Yeah. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Most definitely.
Damn, old YouTube better than new YouTube. Yeah, dude. 2007 RuneScape better than RS3.
And the copywriting system was much better back then.
Oh
there was none. So.
There was
because we weren't getting paid back then.
That's true.
One was
robots didn't control the system.
And when they were like, shit, we need to pay people making shit for doing ads.
Right.
Here. And the whole system was different back then, if I remember correctly. Like you didn't need a sponsor, maybe I think. Like you didn't need like a manager thing to help pay for you, and then they did. Like you need someone now. Like it. Yeah. I wasn't doing the content that I've been doing. We've been doing. I never remember any of that because I'm not getting paid back then. It's like no way. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get sued. You just being afraid.
Yo, Rexy says spamming F5 for views. I remember when I thought that was actually a thing. If like you just continuously rewatch your shit.
You get an auto clicker and you set that on like super fast and you just put it over the refresh button.
Yeah, little did I know that like your IP address only accounts for like a certain amount of views and then it just caps out. So
yeah,
having it on repeat doesn't work. You won't become a star by installing an auto refresher. Unfortunately. But it is what it
Vici
is.
doesn't remember the stars. You don't remember the yellow subscribe button?
The yellow subscribe.
Hit the link in the doobly-doo.
Yeah, there was like 5 stars, and you can you could get higher like. Your videos would become more popular if you got like higher stars, and people would be able to see how many stars you had, and so they'd be like, "Oh, this is a good video. Let me watch it." Now you just fucking click and blindly.
Well, I think there's like there's a like to dislike ratio.
I know,
think
but that's like once you already like click on it and shit.
That's true.
I get why they took it away because people were not clicking on like the lower ranking videos and shit, so it was like less traffic. But still. But yeah, this has been like a 2-hour podcast. So now we're gonna be ending it off now. But do you guys have like any last minute things that you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, plug your stuff.
Oh yeah, you want to plug your stuff? Go ahead, feel free. Anything that you guys want to plug or talk about? Go for it.
I guess I'll go first. If you guys like anime and abridging content, the Schmuck Squad, we got like animes parodies like Seven Deadly Sins, which we call Seven Deadly Schmucks. Comic Got Kill Abridge, Magi Abridge, whenever that gets a new episode from me. And the Grimjack channel, which I help run both of those. It's the Goblin Slayer Abridged, Shokugeki no Soma Food Man. Check those out, and you can follow me at Grimjack69 on Twitter and at the Schmuck Squad if you want to know stuff. And thank you guys so much for inviting me for this.
No, thank you.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
No, I think it's great to have like the opinions of other people. Yeah.
Especially other Abridgers.
Go subscribe to the Anime Boys.
No, don't subscribe to them. They suck.
Shit, totally.
Haven't posted a new video in a year, dude. What movie?
All right, Slick.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Yeah, you should go check out 2GS Bootleg. We got Abridges, anime, shiz, bad animations, a whole lot of music. What else do I do on there? I do a lot of shit on there. You go check it out. Gaming too. You should also check out Slick Goku if you want to see more gaming.
Oh yeah, when's your next Smash tournament? I'm trying to be in that, dog.
Everybody keeps asking for that, man. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I want my homies in
Wednesdays. I know you asked me one time. I feel bad.
Yeah, bro. I want my boys in there. I want Grim in there. I want Jaeger. I want Aaron.
We'll do an Abridger Smash tournament. It'll be intense.
Yes.
I pray that I am free. Fuck
you ever played Joker online?
Oh god.
Oh god, dude. Have you ever tried landing those back airs, like the landing fastball back air? You just whiff and just get the shit kicked out of you.
I feel like the only reason I won the last tournament was because like I was playing Ganon online.
Yeah, dude. Ganon is S tier online.
Oh no. I mean Ganon's
OD, dude.
Yeah, make sure you definitely go and sub to these anime boys. My Twitter is at DJ Otaku Fuku yeah, you're probably not gonna remember that. It's all good. But yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Stream.
I'll link it.
You guys invited me.
Yeah, no problem. I'll link all of your guys' Twitters in the chat. Here's Grimjacks.
Got a plug.
And then
plug.
Yeah, Grimjack. The guy who has Grimjack fucking doesn't want to get rid of it.
Dude, that's another reason why we had to change our name from, because it was the Abridge Boys, and then we changed it to the Boys because we're like we need to be like less specific. We're not gonna be doing Abridges like as consistently as we used to.
Yeah.
And then everyone had the Boys, even though it was BOIIS, like on every platform. So we had to like change it like on different platforms, like the _boys, the boys with like 2 S's, and we're like, this is not consistent. And so. With the Z, I probably should have, yeah. But we ended up just changing it to the Anime Boys because it wasn't taken on like any platform, so we were able to like localize everything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, we'll just stick with this.
It already has 2 eyes. The Z would be excessive.
Yeah. Say what?
Having anime already helps you out. People are like, oh, anime.
There you go. Yeah.
We know what these guys are about.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys so much for being on the podcast. We really do appreciate it.
Anytime. It was great to be here.
Yeah, you guys were great.
Again, make sure to follow these guys on their Twitters. I just linked them. Make sure to follow them on their YouTube accounts. Make sure to follow Grimjack at his YouTube account and his Smug Squad's account. Make sure to follow Slick Goku at his bootleg 2GS bootleg channel with all of his amazing abridges. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much.
No problem. Hope you guys get that episode back up.
Yeah.
I know, like, we do too. Also, Slick Goku, thank you for helping us out with that project. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no
nice.
problem, man.
Yeah. All right. Peace in the streets. I hope you guys have a great night.
Hope you guys too. Take care. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Peace.
Bye.
Dope. All right.
Oshizagi says, definitely love the podcast. I would love to see more interviews with the Bridgers, creators and voice actors for future podcasts. I would love that, dude. I'd love to get our old OG Skype crew back. Darling Pandoria. We got Toxin and
yeah.
Code Black Hayate, aka
Bindi
Coda.
Coda, yeah. I
one and only.
haven't been able to get in contact with Bindi Coda. I know I sent her a message a little bit ago, but I guess she's been super busy.
She's been super. I mean, she's always been busy. So,
Yeah. So
you know,
if you're out there, if you're
she is
watching,
booked all the time.
we would love to have you on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Talk to you.
we would
about
love to
what
just
your
have the
experience and stuff.
old Skype group chat. You know, the old Seraph crew back.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
lot of like podcast ideas and stuff. I think like voice acting could definitely be one of them, and just like talking to like different voice actors and stuff.
Oh,
That'd
I'd
be
love to
amazing.
do that and to, you know, talk about our experience with voice acting
Yeah.
and voice acting in our own projects and other people's projects too.
Yeah, I think that we definitely need to better organize our podcast so it's like a little bit shorter. I think 2 hours is a bit excessive.
I don't know. See, the thing is, like, we get sidetracked a lot, and I think those getting sidetracked is important for podcasts. I
That's
think you
true.
need to be more broad and more, you know, more willing to go to places, different places. with
This is honestly
conversations.
amazing. Do you guys have more shows planned to abridge? I mean, yes. Aaron's working on a
I'm
project
working
right
on a
now.
super secret project.
There you go.
Um,
And then there's the My Hero movie that should be back out
in
at
a
the-
month
at
or
the
so.
end of the month. Hopefully earlier.
Hopefully,
Hopefully
knock on
earlier.
wood.
And then Mr. Are you guys able to upload the anime movie to something like Vimeo? So I talked about this on our community tab because I posted something that talked about the current situation, and we are hesitant to post it on a secondary platform, and that is because we don't want to hurt the traffic that it's going to get to our YouTube channel once it is out. Like we have posted to other accounts and other platforms before, but that was like because there was no other option. Like YouTube had completely taken down our ReZero bridge, so we were like,
ReZero
fuck
2,
it,
yeah.
we'll just upload it to Twitch. But that we only did that because it was completely taken down from YouTube. If we post it on another channel, then if it blows up on that channel, that's awesome, but it's also taking away a lot of traffic that we would get to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And by far, YouTube is our most successful platform.
We want to make our livelihood on this platform. So
Yeah.
that's why we don't want to post it anywhere until there's the nail in the coffin. Like YouTube will absolutely not have the video up on its platform. Then we'll post it. We will look for other platforms. Mainly being Twitch, because that's where ReZero 2 went.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all the graveyard videos go.
Yeah.
So, hey, Chaz Petticord in the chat.
Yo, what
he
up?
plays Wolfram and Kirishima in the movies.
Hey, I can't see
Oh my
these
God.
donate. Like I can't
Don't
see what it
forget to
says.
answer me later on Twitter, please. You might be interested.
What
Keep
is
it
going
up.
on?
Good work. Tackiner.
Hey, thank you so much for
Yeah,
the
dude.
donation. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure. Tonight I might be a bit busy, but I will definitely get back to you within like the next 24 hours. So yeah, I will definitely do that. Thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah. thank
Speaking of which, I'm working on doing voiceover.
This is Happy Taco saying
yeah,
that, by the way.
going gonna be a part of an animation project for YouTube. Dude, that's awesome.
Wow.
Nice.
That's awesome, dude.
Hey, get yourself out there. Do
Dude,
work.
I've actually always wanted to be a part of an original animation.
That'd be dope.
You know, I mean, we were thinking of getting into animation ourselves, and then we looked into all the work and was like, whoa,
Yeah, it's way too
holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of studying, there's a lot of theory, there's a lot of like, you know, animation's pretty tough.
For my final project, I did a rotoscope animation of My Hero, and that's where like you recreate every frame of the animation by redrawing it, and just that took me so fucking long, and I was just fucking like tracing the animation. I was like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, dude.
How do people animate? That's insane.
Gotcha Mia YouTube says, can have auditions for female actors or something like that. In
Yeah.
the future, when we're making projects that require more voice actors, the project that I'm working on, unfortunately, does not require any new voice actors at the moment. every episode 1 that we make is kind of like we want to use the voice actors we have in our circle.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Whenever we have a casting call, we always post it on our Twitter. So if you're not following us there, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yep.
So
make sure your mic quality is good, and make sure to have fun.
It's also like just a good hub in general. If you want to be a voice actor or actress, that's like you'll find a lot of opportunities through Twitter. There's always people posting.
You want to make an account on what was it called?
Casting
Call Club. Casting Call Club has a ton of projects you can find and get experience under your belt.
Yeah.
And if I were a new voice actor starting out, I go on Casting Call Club, just apply for every project you think is like would be even remotely fun to do.
Yeah.
You know, any experience is good experience.
Yeah, we'll save like most of that for like when we talk about like voice acting and stuff.
Yeah,
like
of
that,
course.
there's a lot that goes into.
That'd
There's,
be
like,
a cool
mic quality and
Yeah.
like our experiences with like voice actors and like what you need to actually get a role and shit.
You know what'd be fun is making a straw poll on what
topics?
what
Yeah.
topic we would do
Yeah, we'll do
next
that.
week.
Most definitely.
Has Rising of the Shield Hero come into your radar as a show to abridge? Well, I'm about to eliminate a possibility. The project that I was going to work on was Shield Hero, but I read that there was like an insane amount of copyright. There was a lot of a variety of characters that I had to fill in voices for. The first episode alone has like freaking 20 different people. So you know, the project that I'm working on is very, very low key in the beginning. So it's more manageable to do.
Indeed.
And you know, didn't Shield Hero come out with like an hour-long episode 1?
Yeah.
Like, that would be a
It's like 45
crazy,
minutes, yeah.
crazy beginning project.
It would be.
Yeah, but Shield Hero was a little fun idea that we tackled. But, you know, maybe in the future. Who knows?
All right.
Yeah.
But we do have to end off the podcast. So thank you guys all so much for sticking with us, listening to us, you know, complain about YouTube and rage at how shitty YouTube is.
You know, usually we complain about YouTube a lot more, but on the podcast to complain about YouTube, we didn't do that much.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Just-
We were very nice.
We pointed out like how bad their copywriting system is, but that's about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. To all of our members, there is a new project that I should be making public to you guys tonight, and then of course there's
Better check it out.
There's that other super secret, super high quality project that will probably be dropping sometime during the week at some point. So you guys can keep an eye out for that. But yeah, check that out. And I don't know. I think that's about it in terms of tonight in the podcast. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Let me hit you guys up with some dope stream ending music.
Yeah, hit
Once
him
I
with
find
some
music.
Lakey inspired.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spam this. And
Just download all of his music.
yeah, I'm gonna spam Linky inspired. Yeah, until I figure out what's copyrighted and what's not.
I mean, I love his songs. That guy's a beast.
He really is. All right. Thank you guys so much. I still like for some reason the credits for streaming is just not working.
No way.
So,
like
yeah,
we had YouTube streams where it did work.
I know. So I need to figure out why it's not. I need to just watch another tutorial and maybe have to
Okay.
like code it differently or something.
Sure.
But yeah, thank you guys so much to anyone who donated. Thank you so much to all of our members. You guys are absolutely amazing. Like I said, you guys are the reason that we are able to continue abridging in this very difficult field.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much. You guys are all beautiful and amazing, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
You guys make our dreams come true.
Indeed. So yeah, we shall be back. I'll be posting a video soon. It'll be a sponsored video. So you know, we're not super poor, but we're still pretty poor. But there'll be a sponsored video, so check it out. I think it's pretty funny. If you ever wanted to see me in a crop top, watch the video. And
Very high quality crop tops.
indeed. Oh,
Yo, dude.
Jinko.
The Kamehameha. Thanks for this live.
Dude,
Hey.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What
We
a guy.
appreciate it. Thank you so much for that last minute donation. We appreciate it. And yeah, that is about it. So we'll talk to you guys next time.
week.
I
Yeah.
have been Jaeger Senpai,
And I have been Aaron Sensei.
and we are the Anime Boys.
Will the podcast be on Tuesday?
Maybe it's always supposed to be on Tuesday, but then we always get fucking sidetracked.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
And then I'll try the credits. Didn't work. All right. Well, all right. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.